You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? This is our boy Coach Malachi in the building. We are back. We back up in this B.I.B.I. You get what I'm saying? It's like Lil John, them saying back in the day, Lil John, Eastside Boys, B.I.B.I. You get what I'm saying? We back, baby. You know what I mean? Hey, guess what? Shit, you ought to know what time it is with me.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Yeah, you ought to know what time it is with me. Shit, I ain't, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all check this live show. It's going to be a good one. I can promise you that. Hey, y'all check this live show. It's going to be a good one, boy. I can promise you that. Well, we got 3 hours. We finna rock out, right? Okay, cool. And I got a video dropping at 9 o'clock. So I don't drop it already for the members and on other social media platforms. Oh, I gotta upload this to TikTok. But yeah, you know it is what it is. I got a video dropping at 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock East Coast time. So y'all know what time it is. Shout out to everybody, man, watching on the other channel, man. Boxing with Coach Malachi. You know, we got over 1,000. We almost got 2,000 subscribers. We almost got 2,000. Yeah. We almost. We getting that. And that channel slow rolling, but it's making it do what it do. It's slow rolling. You know what I mean? Summer in November really been helping out a lot on that channel. On that channel a lot. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Hey, man, shout out to everybody, man. Hey, bro, check it out. Once we get over 100, I'm gonna let everybody roll in. Let everybody roll in for where they're coming from. You know, it is what it is. And we're gonna get into it. I sat back and I was looking at this I was looking at this face-off thing on dazn yesterday. Somebody sent it to me and I was looking at it. It's like 21 minutes or something of that sort. Oh, let me see. How long is it? No, my bad. It's 12 minutes. It's 12 minutes and 56 seconds. So at least they gave him 12 minutes. And bro, I'm watching this, right? And I'm looking at the commentator. I'm looking at the guy who is, you know, he's there. He's like the moderator. I'm looking at the moderator, right? And every time Edgar Berlanga talks, the moderator has a smile on his face. It looks like he wants to break out laughing. He wants to burst out laughing, right? But he's holding it in and he put his head down and he look, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Edgar Berlanga is looking comical. He probably been looking comical, but you know, of course, we got the Puerto Rican assassin thing going on. No, we had a Puerto Rican assassin thing going on, but I mean, Edgar Berlanga, it's like, okay, fam, you gotta. It's kind of like he's not able to sell it no more. You know, it's kind of like he's not able to sell it. Like this is an old movie. This an old script. Oh, you get what I'm saying? It's like he, you know what I mean? Like, all right, Edgar, God damn, now we trying to rock out with you now. We trying to rock out with you. Got this, had to rip this tag on my shirt. I'm trying to rock out with you now, goddamn. But you know, you milking. You don't milk it. You milking. You milking the. I stood toe to toe with Canelo, and I went 12 rounds with Canelo, and I fought Canelo. Like you don't milk it. You don't got every drop of milk from the cow's udders. You listen. You have been able to get every drop of milk from the cow's udders. You get what I'm saying? True. There's no more milk in the cow titties. Udders is titties is cows titties. So when you're growing up, so if you see some titties hanging down off a cow, that's a female cow. It ain't titties, it's called udders, but it's the same thing. You get milk out of both. You get milk out of udders and you get milk out of titties. Same thing. True. You get what I'm saying? So, I just got to throw that out there for all of those who are confused. If you're confused, now you know. If you're confused, now you know. Anyways. Yeah, man. You get what I'm saying? So it is with it. I'm going to read. Let me go. Once we get to 100, I give everybody a round of applause, and then I get into my opening monologue. Shout out to Daniel Agnew. Yeah, man, the Puerto Rican assassin, man. Like right now, dog, like, it's kind of like, I don't want him to be the laughing stock of New York. Shout out to Bruce Gas. He said he got to sell it the night after the ladies invade Madison Square Garden. But let me tell you something. Now, the best thing that can happen for boxing, shout out to Tony Okafor. The best thing that can happen for boxing is Edgar Berlanga winning. Tony Montana, what's good, fam? If Edgar Berlanga wins, we get a chance to carry on, especially if he win by knockout. Then we get a chance to, add on to the mystique of the Puerto Rican assassin. We get a chance to add on to it, But now some say that the best thing that can happen is if Hamzah Sheeraz win, because a lot of people want Hamzah Sheeraz to win because they're tired of Edgar Berlanga. They're like, man, look, man, we tired of this nigga. This motherfucker he just doing too much. He's going too far. We need somebody to whoop his ass. I am not. Listen, I am not of that ilk. You get what I'm saying? Edgar Berlanga told Hamza Sheeraz that I'm your Canelo. For some reason, this man keep bringing up Canelo. I'm your Canelo. Bro, like, if delusion had an image, there's several people who will go on that list. If delusion had an image, you get what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. Bro, like, I get Jamie's point. How you feel about Edgar Berlanga? But Edgar Berlanga funny to me, but it's like, okay, look, dog, okay, now the joke, they're kind of like wearing off now. We've been laughing and kicking since September, but the joke kind of wearing off. Like, you gotta, like you even got the moderator laughing at you now. The moderator's laughing like, all right, come on, man, cut the shit. Bro, when the moderator is laughing, and then he take it to another level, he says that 20,000 people came out to see Canelo, me and Canelo fight. 20,000 people was against me in that fight. I had 20,000 people booing me after the fight. Those 20,000 people became fans because I didn't get knocked out. You guys said I was going to get knocked out. I went 12 rounds with Canelo, and when I got knocked down, what did I do? Did I pack it in? No, I got back up and I continued, and I went 12 rounds. So it's like, I'm like, okay, damn, my nigga, you really stuck on this 12 round shit. And then he said the 20,000 fans that was there to see Canelo fight beat him up. He said those fans became his fans. I gained 20,000 fans that night. He said he gained 20,000. Hey, shout out to Clint Cummings. He said, I gave 20,000. I gave 20,000. Boy, it's some people in the chat right now, boy, saying, Lord, please, Hamza Sheeraz. There's some people in the chat that ain't never heard of Hamza Sheeraz, but they like, boy, Lord, please, Hamza. I ain't never heard of you. But Hamza, please do us a favor, dog. Hamza, do us a favor, man. We got to whoop, man. Please whoop this motherfucker. If you don't do, boy, Hamza Sheeraz, it's somebody in the chat right now. They probably praying to the boxing gods. Lord, Hamza Sheeraz, if you don't do nothing else in boxing, if you don't beat nobody else, if you go 0-100 after this fight, please just win this one. Please win this one.
True.
That's what some people are saying. Me, I'm riding with the Puerto Rican. Hey, shout out to Mason, man. Hey, Mason, I'm riding with the Puerto Rican assassin till the wheels fall off. I'm going to ride with the Puerto Rican assassin, Mason, till the wheels fall off. This is the hope of Puerto Rico. The hope of Puerto Rico. You get what I'm saying? This is the New Yorkican version of Tito Trinidad. Notice I didn't say he was Tito Trinidad. I would not disrespect Tito like that. But he is the New Yorkican version of Tito Trinidad here in New York. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Jamie say, don't bet on Berlanga. Man, hey, look here, man, I'm betting the house. I'm betting the house on Berlanga, man. Listen, man, I'm betting the house on Berlanga now. Now, I ain't, you know, I'm betting the house on Berlanga, man. You get what I'm saying? Like bro, listen, we ain't finna lose this dude, fam. Nah, listen, I like Hamza Sheeraz, man, but we ain't losing. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Hey, okay. Drop them 2 pounds on your boy. She say Berlanga's hero is Slick Rick. Man, look here. Look here, man, Berlanga, man, we finna chin check this boy, man. Time to tell you what we finna do. We finna take it back. We finna take this back to Puerto Rico. Well, listen, when we finish this, we finna do part 2 of the listen, once we beat Hamza Sheeraz by knockout, what we gonna do, we going back to Puerto Rico. We finna do another parade. We going back to Puerto Rico. We gonna do another parade. You get what I'm saying? We gonna go, then we coming back to New York. We gonna add some more members to the terror squad, cause Joey Crack and Pistol Pete, they know they have some kind of legal trouble right now. So we coming back. We coming back to the, you know, we coming back to New York. We going to the Bronx. Then we gonna hit Brooklyn, and we gonna try to add some more members to the terror squad. We gonna take that bag that we got from Turkey. Then we gonna go holler at Benny the jeweler. We gonna get some more ice. You get what I'm saying? And we gonna send Hamza Sheeraz back to the UK, man. I like you, Hamza Sheeraz. He's a good guy. He's a nice guy, very respectful. You know, there's really nothing not to like about Hamza Sheeraz. He's a nice guy. He's one of the good guys, but you know, this ain't now personal. This ain't now personal. The Puerto Rican assassin is here to assassinate. You get what I'm saying? YouTube, Instagram, if y'all hear that, I'm not talking about harming anyone. It's a figure of speech. I do know your AI do not understand that at all. It's a figure of speech. It's just, doesn't mean we're trying to harm anybody. I'm using it as a parable in order to explain the seriousness of Edgar Berlanga beating Hamza Sheeraz. You got to say that because they got this AI be trolling around and they don't understand context. The AI don't understand context. They'll say, man, you violated one of our rules. You said you said this. And I'm like, fam, you don't understand context, fam. You know, you can't, because you can't talk to no person. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it, man, it's up. It's up, man, it's up. Anybody riding? We finna ride right now. We riding right now. Shout out to Casino Like Prayers. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub.
Hey, Leroy.
Yeah, we ride.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Casino said the thing I like about Berlanga is this, it's gonna be a celebration, win or lose. Hey, facts. Nigga, Berlanga, hey, listen. Hey, check this out. Hey, Casino, we already got the club booked already. Listen. We got the club booked for July 12th. After the fight, we already got a place booked already. We don't invite it. You know, we got everybody coming out. All the Puerto Ricans coming out. You get what I'm saying? We already done did that.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah. Hey, Casino. Yeah, we already, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, we already there, fam. We already there. You know what I mean? The people anticipate the celebration anytime Edgar Berlanga fight the Puerto Rican assassin, is what I call him. Anytime the Puerto Rican assassin fights, the people anticipate the turn up. The people anticipate the turn up. We already know what it's gonna be. Shout out to Trey Son. Anyway, let me read the opening monologue. Hamza Sheeraz versus Edgar Berlanga. He telling the world he stood toe to toe with Canelo. That shit happened September. July, August, September. That was what, 10 months ago. That shit happened 10 months ago. This man's still talking about that shit. Yeah, I'm dead. I got the video. I'm gonna show it to you. In the face-off episode, Edgar Berlanga revealed that he's Hamza Sheeraz's biggest fight. Berlanga said, and I quote, "I am your Canelo," meaning he is in the Canelo position as it relates to being Shiraz's biggest fight. Bro, the man said, "I am your Canelo." You know, all jokes aside, I'm starting to think that Edgar Berlanga, I'm like, man, you know what? I kind of think that he was Canelo's biggest fan because he keeps saying, yeah, I disrespected Canelo. I did this, I did that. But you just keep talking about him. He telling Hamza Sheeraz, do you know what I told Canelo? Do you know what I told Canelo? Who cares? Y'all got a fight Saturday. I mean, y'all got a fight on the 12th. You lost. And Hamza Sheeraz had to remind him. He said, you lost the fight, fam. He said, you lost the fight. You lost. Like Hamza Sheeraz had to remind Edgar Berlanga, look, man, you lost. He said, yeah, and you lost. You know, because in Edgar Berlanga's mind, again, in this dude mind, like, dude, you like he right, you lost the fight, fam. You do know you lost, right? I'm your Canelo. You know, like why you keep bringing Canelo up? You should be like, man, fuck Canelo. I'm Edgar Berlanga. You know what I mean? I'm finna go do A, B, C, and D. It's like, you know, you keep talking about Canelo. Like, he sounded like a, I don't want to say this because I rock the Puerto Rican Assassin. He's starting to sound like a groupie now. Like, you starting to sound like a groupie right now. Like, goddamn, okay, you fought Canelo. You fought okay, goddamn.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Ali. I couldn't see Tito Trinidad running around. I know I fought Bernard Hopkins. I fought B-Hop. You lost to B-Hop. I know I fought Roy Jones. You lost to Roy. Just imagine Tito doing that. Just imagine Tito doing that. You get what I'm saying? You know, it's crazy, but it's crazy. In the face-off, as I said before, he said, I'm your Canelo. You hear what he said, right? Now, some say that Edgar Berlanga is going too far with the Canelo talk. I'm not going to lie. I'm one of those people now. Like, look, dog. Look, fam. Look, we tired of you talking about Canelo, man. Get off the man dick. Just stop talking about him. Okay, you fought him. You lost. You lost. Leave that alone. Now we got to move on now. Because it's making Edgar Berlanga look like a clown at this point. You get what I'm saying? Some would say he's been looking like a clown, but now, again, I'm riding with the Puerto Rican Assassin. I gave him the nickname, the Puerto Rican Assassin. I gave George Cambosos, Killer Cam. You know, I gave Rolly Romero, Big Rolo. I'm the one called him the Crayon Eater. I'm the one that called him the short yellow bus with the dark tinted windows. All that came from me. You know, I'm really good at coming up with names. You know, we got Debo Dev. I came up with Debo Dev. Doggone Bill Haney came up with Debo Haney on YouTube, on Instagram. He got a post say Debo Haney. I call him Debo Dev. Debo Dev sounds a lot more hard and a lot more gangster than Debo Haney. Debo Haney sounds too soft. Even though I do know that he's promoting the last name, I get that. But in this situation, Debo and Haney don't go together. Debo and Dev fit perfectly.
True.
Yeah. Debo and Dev fit perfectly. That's why you call him Debo Dev. It sounds more gangster. Anyways, as I said before, some say that Edgar Berlanga is going a little bit too far with the Canelo talk. The Puerto Rican Assassin feels that he went toe-to-toe with Canelo. Others feel that Edgar Berlanga fought just to survive. No matter how you look at it, Edgar Berlanga won't let the Canelo fight go from labeling himself the King of New York. Ain't that something? He won't let the Canelo fight stop him in a losing effort, stop him from being labeled. He labeled himself the King of New York. Ain't nobody labeled him that. He became the king for going 12 rounds with Canelo. You know, from labeling himself the King of New York to receiving the keys to the city. You know what I mean? Now, to be honest, he really did not receive keys to the city. That's just some shit that I say that piss Edgar Berlanga, people who don't like Edgar Berlanga that live in New York. That's just some shit that I say to piss him off.
True.
The man got keys to the city, to be thrown a parade. We all saw that. We saw the parade that the island of Puerto Rico threw for him. They threw a parade for him. We seen dirt bikes riding around everywhere. They got Terror Squad Puerto Rico. They got Terror Squad members in Puerto Rico right now. I just want to throw that out there. You know what I mean? Some say Daddy Yankee was a part of that parade. I'm not sure. Some say Daddy was there. Y'all know now. Daddy Yankee. I rock with Daddy Yankee now. Boy, let me tell you something. Boy, I rock with Daddy Yankee, fam. Daddy Yankee, that's my guy right there. I remember, listen, when Daddy Yankee was hot. We talking about in the early 2000s when Daddy Yankee, what I'm talking about, was hot. When he took off over here in the United States, bro, I'll ride with Daddy Yankee now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm ride with Daddy Yankee now. Some say Daddy Yankee was a part of the parade. I didn't see him. now. So, we just want to throw that out there. But, that rumor has it. We just say rumor has it. We ain't got to prove no rumor. We just throw the rumors out there. Let somebody take it and run with it. Hey, when you want to put some fake news out there, you just, this how you do it. You know what I mean? Now, I heard Daddy Yankee was out there. Now, I ain't sure about that. But I heard he was out there. That's what they say. Now, ain't nobody said nothing, but you just throw that out there, and then, you just throw that out there and see who gonna run with it. Say shout out to Miss Black Panther. And that's how you do it. You just throw some bullshit out there, see who gonna run with it. Hey, Raven, let's go throw that. Just throw it out there, see who go. Hey, man, ain't nobody said that shit. Man, just throw it out there, man. See who run with it, dog. See who run with it. They say, motherfucker making videos about it. Yeah, dog, Daddy Yankee was out there. Daddy Yankee was out there now. Where you heard that from? J Balvin, Maluma, you get what I'm saying? J Lo, you get what I'm saying? Mark Anthony, we got him, baby, we got him. We did it first. This motherfucker, this gonna ride this bitch. He throwing this. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, man. I gotta rock with him though. I don't know what it is. How did I go from hating on Edgar Berlanga to now being one of his biggest fans? The man funny. The man funny to me, man. I see, man, this man, he doing too much. We know we just finna ride. We just finna roll with it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna roll with it. Anyways, for receiving keys to the city, they're being thrown a parade by the island of Puerto Rico for losing a 12-round decision to Canelo. Edgar Berlanga is still riding high off of that moral victory that happened in September. However, Hamza Sheeraz looked at Berlanga as if he is delusional. And he was looking at Berlanga like, this motherfucker really believe this shit, huh? He said, I'm even hearing rumors that some Boricuas in New York are rooting for Hamzah Sheeraz to beat the Puerto Rican Assassin. If I find out that there are any Puerto Ricans, any Boricuas in New York that's rooting against Edgar Berlanga, y'all got to pack up and leave New York right now.
True.
You cannot be a Boricua in the city of New York and root against the Puerto Rican face of boxing. The Puerto Rican face of boxing. We can't not allow. You get what I'm saying? Because we got different faces of boxing now. Canelo is one of the faces. Some would say Gervonta Tank Davis is one of the faces. Some would say Jake Paul is one of the faces. Well, we need a Puerto Rican version of the face of boxing. And who else fits that category other than Edgar Berlanga? To this day. You get what I'm saying? Bruh, let me tell you something. If I ever interview Edgar Berlanga, it's going to be the funniest interview y'all ever seen. I promise you that. Ain't a nigga on the planet gonna ask Edgar Berlanga the questions that I'm gonna ask him. Nobody. I don't care who it is. They're not gonna ask Edgar Berlanga the questions I'm gonna ask him. And the shit would be the funniest. I promise y'all gonna fall out y'all seat.
True.
Y'all gonna fall out y'all seat. I bet you that. Edgar Berlanga says he got a lot to prove. Berlanga says that Canelo fight came, everybody thought that I was going to get knocked out. You know what I mean? Listen, when I fought Canelo, everybody thought that I was going to get knocked out. You know but look what happened. We took the L, but it's how we took the L. 20,000 people came out against me in that Canelo fight. After the fight, 20,000 people became fans. Hey, some fans say Edgar Berlanga's most significant win is his loss to Canelo.
True.
Bruh, how was your most significant win is a loss? Shout out to Jab Queen, shout out to Miss Black Panther. Make that make sense. How was your significant win? The most significant win that you had in your entire boxing career, how was your most significant win is a loss to Canelo? You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't the smartest guy in the world. I ain't got but a GED. I'm not the brightest light bulb in the ceiling. I'm not the sharpest butter knife in the kitchen drawer. But explain this to me. Somebody, please, I ain't got but a GED. Explain this to me. How is your most significant win is a loss to Canelo? You can't make this shit up.
True.
I'm dead serious. Bro. For real, though.
I just got one thing to lay on you cats and now split. That I am declaring war on anybody who sells drugs in our community.
But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community.
Nigga don't talk about nothing else. Hey, this man don't talk about nothing. Hey, he don't talk about the wins. He talk about the Canelo fight. Hey, what is that? Hey, G5 say, you're not internalizing, coach. See, what we got to do now. Hold on, G5. Now, what we got to do now, see, it's all about perspective, my brother. See, you perceive, what you perceive as a loss is really a victory. And what you perceive as a victory is really a loss. See, the way I am internalizing, the situation as it relates to the parallel plane on the perpendicular square, you have to understand that, you want to be vertical instead of being parallel, because if you parallel, you're laying on a dead plane, but if you're vertical, you're standing on an upright plane, and you want to be upright when it comes down to, you get what I'm saying? You want to be upright, when it comes down to certain chromosomes of the molecular structure, my brother. You get what I'm saying?
I just got one thing to lay on you cats and now split. That I am declaring war on anybody who sells drugs in our community.
But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community.
That's for those brothers who sell drugs in the community. You know what I mean? I used to sell drugs in the community myself. You know what I mean? That's the past. I don't do it anymore. You know what I mean? But I understand. I can relate. I can relate. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be like Rap Transman to do what you gotta do. Anyways. Edgar Berlanga said we took the L, but it's how you took the L. I will say this now. Edgar Berlanga took that L from Canelo very well. He took it well. I got to take my hat out to him. You get what I'm saying? I think maybe more people can learn how to take defeat. Like Edgar Berlanga has. He's taking it very well. Matter of fact, he's parlayed it into he got keys to the city now. You get what I'm saying? The mayor, I'm hearing they finna name a street after Edgar Berlanga in Brooklyn. I'm hearing they're gonna have Edgar Berlanga Day in New York. Edgar Berlanga Day, you're gonna see a whole bunch of floats coming down. You're gonna see J Balvin on there, Maluma. You're gonna see J-Lo on one of the floats. They're gonna just throw a big ass parade. They're gonna throw a big ass parade, in Brooklyn, and they're gonna have the floats go riding down the street. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know how true that is now. Y'all might want to check into that, Google it, or whatever the case may be.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Y'all might want to Google it. You get what I'm saying? I don't know how true that is, but y'all might want to Google that. You dig?
That's wrong, That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Just in case. Anyways. Yeah, man. So the man most significant win is his loss to Canelo. this is the case. The Puerto Rican Assassin was custom down to the socks. Lord have mercy. You know, for all you guys who are into what your favorite fighters wear, I do know that there are some boxing fans, they are very in tune to their fighter, their favorite fighter's fashion. They are very in tune to their favorite fighter's braids, his pearly white veneers, his clothing and stuff like that. So for all of you fans who may be fans of boxers in the fashion world, it's only right that I do this. He wore, the Puerto Rican Assassin, you know what I mean? He was custom down to the socks. He wore designer jeans with chrome hearts and 16-karat diamond-studded earrings in both ears. Yeah. He wore the classic TS Terror Squad hat, gangster black Terror Squad hat. You know, he wore the rose gold rollie with the pave bracelet. His neck was dripping with ice. You get what I'm saying? That only a polar bear can relate to. Hamzah Sheeraz wore an Italian custom-made 200% wool suit. You know, one fighter, you know what I mean, was dressed like a rapper, and the other fighter was dressed like a businessman. True. The Puerto Rican Assassin told Turkey Alalshikh that he is the king of New York, while acknowledging that Turkey is the king as well, because Turkey Alalshikh owns many buildings and hotels in New York. So Turkey Alalshikh owns buildings in New York. That's what Edgar Berlanga said, and so does Floyd Mayweather. That's what Floyd Mayweather says, right? Edgar is the king of New York because he owns jewelry, and Turkey Alalshikh. Listen, check it out. Y'all check this out. You got two guys, that's the king, right? You got two guys that's the king. Edgar Berlanga is the king of New York because he got jewelry, ice, and clothes. Turkey Alalshikh is the king of New York because he owns hotels and property in the city. True. One nigga the king because he got that fugazi ass jewelry on, and he got you see how I'm dressed, you know. The other dude, he wearing sandals in a robe. What the Turkey Alalshikh be wearing? He got on some sandals. He got on some sandals in a robe and a turban. He got some sandals and a robe and a turban on his head. And you know, put it this way. If you you know, to the untrained eye, if you saw Turkey Alalshikh and Edgar Berlanga walking down the street, one of these Instagram models, one of these Boricuas or whatever, like they'll see, you know, girl, look at him, he a baller, girl, look at all that money he got. Girl, you see that Rolex on his wrist? Girl, you see that ice around his neck? Girl, you see them diamond-studded earrings? Girl, he got the money. They gonna pass by for Turkey Alalshikh. They gonna pass by the sand nigga. Yeah, the sand nigga. We ain't worried about the sand nigga. We looking at this Puerto Rican right here. Yeah, what's up, baby? Guess what? Turkey Alalshikh got all the money. See, that's why I say to the untrained eye, because these women, some of these sisters out here, they get fooled. They get fooled by the costume jewelry. The costume jewelry and the name brand pants it fool them every time. It fool them every time. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Edgar is the king of New York because he owns jewelry and clothes. Turkey Alalshikh is the king of New York because he owns hotels and buildings in New York. Got it. You get what I'm saying? At the 5-minute mark, I laughed when Edgar Berlanga told Hamzah Sheeraz that he's Hamza's Canelo. I'm your Canelo. What is this? Bro, hey, I'm your Canelo. Like, my nigga, what are you talking about? Like, where did that come from? Hey, shout out. Jail Queen said that ain't nothing but cheese for rats. I will get to the super chat. The moderator was doing everything in his power to keep from laughing at Edgar Berlanga. I noticed that off the rip. On behalf of the Puerto Rican Assassin, myself, listen, I present a compelling case on why I think Edgar Berlanga will win this fight. In other news, Bob Arum threw shots at Devin Haney by labeling him a runner in his upcoming fight against Brian Norman Jr. Bill Haney clapped back at 93-year-old Bob Arum, the man attacking old men now. And Bill Haney's attacking old men. Well, listen, we got to get mad at Bill. Bill Haney clapped back at Bob by saying Bob Arum is senile, running his mouth and forgetting he's no longer in charge, says Bill. Devin Haney ran to give Brian Norman his biggest fight of his career, while ESPN ran away from doing business with Top Rank. Is ESPN the real track stars running from Bob and his smoke and mirrors? Now, that was a good clapback by Bill. Devin Haney and them is giving, they giving Brian Norman, even though Turk she put the money up, but no, because of them pursuing that fight, that's giving Brian Norman his biggest payday. And in turn, Top Rank going to get the biggest cut they've ever received from Brian Norman Jr. out of this fight, out of his payday. And ESPN has washed their hands with Top Rank. You get what I'm saying? So, what he did say was true now. What he did say was true. Does Bill Haney have a valid point? Or do you think Bob Arum is telling the truth? As for Edgar Berlanga and versus Shiraz, the question that I have for the people is this. If the Puerto Rican Assassin lost this fight, would it hurt his stock? Do you guys think that Berlanga is taking the Canelo loss way too far in the moral victory category? Let's look at the comments to see what the people have to say, because we do it for the people, by the people, of the people, because we come from the people. Today's show is sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you're in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Book an appointment. When you go there, let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. This is a celebrity barbershop. They have a tiki hut in the back and a bartender that serves drinks as well. So you book an appointment. As soon as you get there, you will be seated in your seat at the time that you booked, and you will be out of there. It ain't gonna be no barber talking to you for 25, 30 minutes, killing your time. We know that your time is very, very precious, and we do plan on getting you out of there. I say we now. I don't cut hair. You get what I'm saying? I don't cut hair. But again, the Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. As I said before, just book an appointment. Download the app Foster's Barbershop on Booksy. Download the app Booksy. Look up Foster's Barbershop, book your appointment. Let them know the old boy sent you. Let's give our sponsor a round of applause. Yeah. Let's get to the super chats. Shout out to Casino Light Prayers. Yeah, I read that one there. Shout out to G5.
Okay.
Dropping that $2 super chat. He said, I don't know who I'm picking, but right now I'm edging towards EB. Hey, listen, G5. Listen, man. I'm telling you who to pick, bro. We riding with the Puerto Rican Assassin. I'm telling you, bro. Tell you what it's going to be. We not losing. Shout out to dropping that $2 super chat. He said, Coach, you're hating Berlanga to success. I'm not hating on Berlanga. How am I hating Berlanga to success? I'm the only one that's rooting for him. I gave him the Puerto Rican Assassin. I gave him the Puerto Rican Assassin name. How am I hating on him? Now, you probably made Jamie the one hating on him. Jamie the one hating on him. I'm bigging him up. Shout out to the Jab Queen. Dropping out quarter of a dub. She say it's only one king. The one who writes the checks. The rest are just wannabes. She say the rest is just wannabes. Boy, that sound like some hate.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, look here, man. Hey, boy, that sound like some hate right there. Hey, hey, you get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. Before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted. You get us human being on the planet Earth, and I say that sarcastically, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
See, we got the names, man. We got the name. We listen. We got to have a no ducking rule. They talking about the no running rule. We got to have a no ducking rule. Nigga can't duck. Thou shalt not ducketh. Thou shalt not ducketh in the name of ducking. Thou shalt not ducketh in the name of promoters. Thou shalt not ducketh in the name of wrong sides of the street. Thou shalt not ducketh in the name of I got more Instagram followers than you. Thou shalt not. We got to have a thou shalt not ducketh rule. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's in that Deckham. And another thing, I want to give a special shout out to Mama Hoefield. We found out that Mama Ho is right. You know, again, Mama Ho is a very, very smart guy. Apparently, you know, Mama Ho said that she said that she hypnotized her son. You know, and that's why her son is the greatest fighter of all time. If you don't believe me, I got the receipt.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh.
Listen to the rhythm of the chimes. Listen to the rhythm of my voice. You are going into the deepest part of your sleep.
To have him, when he go in that ring, he black out. He's not in there.
Bruh.
Similar to if you read the book of Jesus, when they having a dinner, and he tell Judas to go do what he got to do, and Judas says no, and he give Judas a piece of bread, and then the spirit jump in Judas, then he go do what he had to do.
Open your eyes.
In the innermost reaches of your heart, you are a tiger.
Tiger. I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh. You are capable of great feats of strength and courage.
Strength and courage. It's in the Bible. It's similar to that. That's why when Floyd, after the fight, when he calmed down, he's emotional. He like, I did that to my friend. Because now the real Floyd is there, but in that ring, you know, he's this beast. So,
hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You can beat any fighter in the world. You will win the championship.
Back to the punch. I think Floyd would have damn near killed that man.
Yeah,
it wasn't Floyd in there.
Bruh. I say, you will win over 40th Street Black.
Win.
Win.
Invincible.
Win.
Mean.
Win.
Downright nasty with strength.
Yo, shout the season, man.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Hey, you. See, then we gotta hypnotize. We gotta hypnotize these niggas. See, then we gotta do that. Hold on. Go hypnotize. See, we gotta hypnotize. We gotta let Debo Dale know. Debo Dale. You know. See, that we gotta hypnotize these niggas now. Yeah, no, yeah. Casino light praise. You know, you so now this nigga hypnotized body Farnsworth. You know, I want you to know that you're the greatest fighter of all time. Greatest fighter of all time. You are a tiger. I'm a tiger. You know the 5 styles of boxing. I know the 5 styles of boxing. You know, you beat Shakur in sparring. I beat Shakur. Even though he almost made you doodle on yourself and you had to fight the rest of the round with clenched butt cheeks. I had to fight the rest of the round with clenched butt cheeks. You know, you beat up Tank in sparring. I beat up Tank. You beat up Dula Mason. I beat up Dula Mason. You are the greatest fighter of all time. I am not. Like, bro, like, you know what? That's what we need to start doing. We need to start hypnotizing these niggas. True. Shit. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we gonna do. We finna start. Hey, shout out to that 90 shit. We finna start hypnotizing niggas. We finna hypnotize these niggas. Hey, we need to hypnotize. Hey, that shit. Hey, I'm like, boy, I'm like, shit, that motherfucker hypnotize the motherfucker, boy. I'm like, shit, I don't know, boy. Shit, hey, all jokes aside, that shit might be working. That shit might be working. He knocked out a nigga that had 8 losses. He knocked the nigga out that had 8 losses. He had a cock eye. you know, he had a cock eye. One eye was looking that way, so he didn't see the punch coming. The other eye was looking that way, so he didn't see the punch coming. So he had a cock eye, and he had 8 losses already. And then you know, he ain't never been stopped. It was the first time getting stopped. Coming off 3 back-to-back hard fights. You know, Raymond Mulathala and 2 back-to-back when I win Cepeda. So, you know, I don't know now. We probably need to do that. I probably need to hypnotize some of you niggas. I probably need to hypnotize some of you niggas in the chat. I said, this nigga got this off Let's Do It Again. Like, bro, the Let's Do It Again came out in the 70s. That movie came out, like, man, I want to say like 73, somewhere around there, right? So Let's Do It Again. Because that's the first time in that movie right there. I want you to look at me, G5. You are, somebody hypnotized Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga, yes. You know, you are the Puerto Rican assassin. I am the Puerto Rican assassin. You know, you down with Joey Crack, Fat Joe and the Terror Squad. I'm down with Joey Crack, Fat Joe and the Terror Squad. You know, you got the keys to the city. I got the keys to the city. You are the king of New York. I am the king of New York. Like, somebody hypnotized that nigga.
True.
Yeah, I'm showing it. Hey, shout out to Killer Most Def. Shout out to Miko Lover. Yeah, somebody hypnotized that nigga. But that's the only thing I can think of. Listen, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, you get what the fucking shit. I need to call Bill. Listen, I need to call Bill and call Brian Newman. Say, look here, man, tell y'all something now. Like, you know, I think, you know, y'all might need to hypnotize. Like, y'all might need a hypnotist. Y'all might need a hypnotist now. Mama Ho know how to do it. Mama Ho hypnotize her son. Mama Hoefield, she hypnotized her son. Y'all might need to do that. So what we need to do when you get to talk with Bill, say, Bill, look here now. I know the people saying you're running. The people saying you're running, they say your son chinny. That's what they say. You know what I mean? I ain't saying that, that's what they saying. So, but if you feel that way, the way that I think that you can win this fight, you got to go see a hypnotist. Now you can probably go get with Mama Ho. Mama Ho know how to do it because she did it with her son. Mama Ho did it with her son, but I know you don't fuck Mama Ho. So, but we gotta find somebody. I know it's some hypnotists in New York. Cause Bill right there in New York. Are there some hypnotists in New York that my dog Dollar Bill can go to? Shout out to that 96. What you say? You said that no, Edgar Berlanga better stay away from Joey Crack. He said because they try to Rico Suave at him next. Hey, look here, man. Hey, look here. Now, Joe, hey, that is true now. Hey, that 96, that is true. They trying to Bamalam Joey Crack, boy. Yeah, they trying to Bamalam Joey Crack. They trying to say, boy, he did some crazy things. You right about that now. They trying to Bamalam his ass, hit him with that Rico. You know what I mean? They trying to hit him with Rico. Anyway, let's go right here. Again, I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, I don't know, boy. Let's see what's up.
Truck to hit me in my chin, boy. You're not knocking me. I promise you.
And when it happens,
I promise you. This is my shit. That's why I told Turkey. This is my shit.
Don't not show that I'm gonna take it away from you.
Yo, Hamza, man, come on. I'm a king at that. I'm a king at that.
It's cool.
I told Canelo. You know, I told Canelo. I told Canelo to suck 100,000 on what? On what? On a fight.
On what?
On
what we betting on?
On a win.
You know I'm coming though, innit? You know that. You can see it. I'm leaving everything in that ring.
Hey, he said, you know I'm coming though. You know that, right? You can see it. He said, you know I'm coming though, right? You can see it. Hey, bro. Anyways.
Everything.
Hey, let's see what's up. Hold on, let's see what's up.
July 12th, #1 title. Hamza, I'll start with you.
Yep.
Just coming off the press conference. There's a lot of personal jabs thrown before the punches are even flying yet. You were in Edgar's backyard, the people obviously on his side, throwing jabs at you from the crowd. How are you feeling right now?
It's a new position I've been in. I haven't been in this position before.
He said the people. Hey, what he say? Hold on, what he say? He said the people on Edgar Berlanga's side. What the fuck? He talking like all jokes aside, right? All jokes aside. And he talking like Edgar Berlanga got a whole lot of fans. All jokes aside, the Edgar Berlanga, but prior to Canelo, he was fighting at the Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden, the Hulu Theater, and he only had like 5,000 people coming out to see him. You get what I'm saying? So what is shit?
But I feel like alive. I've got that fire in me.
You're smiling, Edgar. What are you smiling about, man? Is it the fact this is in your...
Hey, Foodie. Hey, shout out to 90 shit. Hey, what you say? She said he really got the TS hat on. I told you he had the Terror Squad hat on. I told you that. What, you thought I was capping? No, man, the man got the Terror Squad hat on, man. I don't know why he wearing that shit. That shit played out. Don't nobody know who the Terror Squad is.
Your hometown? Is it the fact that trash talk is already starting to come out? What is it?
I love that. I love it, man. I think, he needs that. I don't want him running around the ring, you know what I'm saying? He likes to run around the ring and he's gonna try to box, but now.
Hey, he said he like to run around the ring and he gonna try to box. Don't listen. The name of the game is boxing. Do you see the Machiavelli they trying to pull? They want a nigga to walk up in the middle of the ring and stand there and trade punches. Fool, it's called boxing. You don't want the dude to move around and use his advantages? If you as good as they say you is, you should be able to do what you want to do. They killing me with this. They want a nigga just to, all right, now don't move now. You should put your hand down too. Put your hand down too. Fight like a real man. True. I told the fighter, I told the fighter, I tell y'all who it is. I said, look here, man, you better listen to these motherfuckers. If you listen to these motherfuckers, dog, you better fight your fight. You listen to these motherfuckers here, boy, shit, nigga, you gonna get clipped. Listen to these motherfuckers.
He sees the fire in me, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of fire in me. I got a lot of proof. July 12, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot, bro.
Are you proving it to yourself? Are you proving it to everybody, or are you proving it to Hamza Sheeraz?
To myself. I don't need to prove nothing to him. I don't need to prove nothing to nobody, to myself. I got this far, proving to myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Canelo fight came, he was getting knocked out. Look what happened. We took an L, but it's the way we took the L. We came out, 20,000 people against me, 20,000 people after the fight became a fan. You know what I'm saying? So
Hamza says you're a runner, so you like to run around.
That's that old reverse psychology. Hey, that's the oldest trick in the book. That's that reverse psychology. Oh man, he a runner, man. He gonna run. And they said in their mind, Lord, please don't let that nigga move. If he move, I'm in trouble because I know I ain't good. I ain't good with movement. Please don't let that nigga move. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to psych him out. Yeah, you're a runner. And hopefully he'll do the total opposite. What you want me to do? Yeah, show me you're a man. Come to the middle of the ring, stand there, and keep your hands down. And you get what I'm saying? And let's show the world. Let's show the world. Man, shit, boy, all you fighters, if you listening to that bullshit, boxing is not running. There's running and then there's boxing. Let them tell it there's no kind of movement in boxing. What? True. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Anyway.
On the ring a lot. What's your response there?
I don't think I'm known for running around the ring. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had however many knockouts I've had. That's the first I've ever been.
He got Andy Lee.
Facts. The man ain't even known to be no runner. They trying to label people who not known to be runners because they wanna try to help give their fighter a tactical advantage. See, Edgar Berlanga know the best way he can win this fight. He need for this guy to come to him directly in the middle of the ring, and they can trade bombs and hope he can catch him with a bomb. That's what Edgar Berlanga wants. You get what I'm saying? So Anyway, but you guys see Edgar Berlanga. He got designer jeans on, chrome hearts. You see the ice around his neck. You see the rose gold watch with the Pave bracelet on the other side. You see the diamond studs. Y'all see that? Edgar Berlanga look like a rapper. He don't look like no boxer.
True.
Yeah, he don't look like he look like a rapper.
He got Andy Lee in his corner. I already know the game plan. I already know the game plan. I already know.
What do you think
plan,
it is?
huh?
How much do you want to bet I'll stand in that ring with you?
Oh, we're gonna see, bro.
I'll bet you I'll stand in that ring with you.
We're gonna see.
Listen, I'm coming to your backyard.
I pray you do.
I'm coming to your backyard. I can't box.
I pray you do.
Can't box.
You got turkey. Turkey, that's your poppy. You got turkey. Turkey got you like this, brother. You heard? You an ambassador. I gotta go in there and prove something. There's not. You think?
No. I'm coming to your backyard.
Yeah. This is my shit. That's why I told Turkey. I told Turkey this is my shit. When I say Turkey at the fights, he said, "Oh, so you the king?" I said, "Yes, it's my shit, Turkey." Well, you the king too, because you own all these hotels here. It's my.
He said he told Turkey it's my shit. The Turkey said you the king. He said, "Yeah, I'm the king, but you the king too, because you own all these hotels here." All right, so if Turkey owning property and real estate and owning assets in New York City makes him the king, how did you become the king, Edgar? How did you become the king, sir? I know Fat Joe. I'm with the Terror Squad. I got the TS hat on. I got the Piggly Wiggly hat on. I got the TS hat on. Look at my diamonds, look at my eyes. But I swear to God, that shit look fake. That shit look fake. No, I'm just saying, don't get me wrong. I mess with Edgar Berlanga. I do, but I ain't gonna lie, this shit look fake. Like, I'm just saying, just me looking at it right here, this boy, I swear to, bro, this look like some shit they like the shit they be throwing at the parade. You know how you be throwing, you know how you had like in Tampa, we got something called the Gasparilla Parade. In Tampa, we got something called the Gasparilla. You get what I'm saying? You know, and they be throwing like, costume jewelry and stuff. Like this is like this. I seen this same chain dog on Temu. I got the Temu app. I got the Temu app on my phone, right? I got the Temu. Where the Temu app at? Do I have the Temu app? Yeah, I think I got the Temu app on my phone. I think I seen that same thing. I see. That's it, Mardi Gras. Hey, what she say? She said, hey, that's what it is, Mardi Gras. Hey, oh, there you go. Somebody said in the chat, Mardi Gras. Yeah, that look like some Mardi Gras jewelry, fam. That look like Mardi Gras jewelry, fam. For real. They got Mardi Gras in New York. Man, Mr. Man, go. What? Who? You say he got it from Benny the Jeweler. Benny the Jeweler, man. Come on, fam. Shout out to the Jab Queen. Dropping that quarter of a dub. She said, "What in the mama say, mama saw, mamaku saw is going on here?" hey, mama say, mama saw, mamaku saw. Facts. Shout out to Mr. Hot Towel. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said, "We need to hypnotize these fighters from ducking." Hey, look here, man. Hey, look here. It's a disgrace to when you've been ducking me. Hey, you remember what Clover Lane told Rocket Bad Boy? Won't you tell all these nice people? Why don't you tell all these nice folks how you been ducking me? He pulled up on Rocket. Get down while you can. Don't get this sucker no statue. Give him guts. Why don't you tell all these nice people? Why don't you tell all these nice people how you been decking me, bad boy? Living real good now, huh, bad boy? Like got that nice pretty house on the hill, huh, bad boy? Living pretty good. Won't you give me a chance, bad boy? Give me a shot. Like Creed, like Creed gave you. Give me a shot. Give me a shot, bad boy. You know what I mean? Nigga goddamn Clover Lane. Listen, Clover Lane wanted the shot, boy. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, boy. Y'all say what y'all want to say, boy. Clover Lane wanted all the smoke.
Get out while you can. Don't get a sucker no statue. Give them guts.
We gotta get these niggas guts. And we gotta start hitting this. Nigga, Baba Hoefield might be on to something. We gotta stop hypnotizing them. Hey, some of you niggas need a hypnotist. I'm telling you that right now. And some of you niggas in the chat need a hypnotist too, boy. Y'all be going too hard for some of these fighters and promotion companies.
Bro, I was born, I was raised there, bro. I'm a big New Yorker, bro.
So you got a lot of fans. You got a lot of fans here, yeah?
But listen, you, Turkey's baby.
That's what you think.
I know.
So if that's the case, why am I coming to your backyard?
I know. Because you don't got no choice.
Why is Turkey set up?
Yeah, he right. Why is he coming to your backyard? He make a point there. You know what I mean? So, but I get what Edgar's trying to say, but yet and still, you know, you're fighting in New York, in your backyard. You're fighting in front of the entire terror squad. The Bronx gonna be there. Brooklyn gonna be there. You get what I'm saying? You know, I hear J Balvin gonna be there. Maluma. I'm hearing dog going on. J Lo gonna be there. Mark Anthony, Daddy Yankee. You get what I'm saying? You know, Doja Cat. You've seen from Puerto Rican, but I hear Doja Cat gonna be there. So we gonna find out what's up.
Because you don't have no choice, because your poppy said, yo, listen, we gotta fight for you. You gotta fight Berlanga, but you gotta fight Berlanga in New York.
Hey, he said, hey, look.
If I was
look at the moderator. The dude smiling and put his head down. Do y'all see this? The moderator is smiling, he put his head down. He laughing at Berlanga. He laughing at Berlanga, dog. Hamza Sheeraz over there laughing like, bro, like the man. Hey, oh man.
Come to London.
What are you
if
gonna
I
talk
was at
about
you
me?
to come to London.
Hey, look at the smirk. Look at the smirk on the man's face, man. Look. He laughing at dog. He laughing at Edgar Berlanga, dog.
I go to your backyard. If he would have said you gotta fight Shiraz in London, I would have went over
Bro,
there.
we said we'd fight you anywhere. We're here.
Huh?
I signed the contract. We're fighting you in your backyard.
You had to take the fight.
Don't that show confidence? Don't that show that I'm coming to take it away from you?
He told you.
Don't that show that I'm trying to take it away from you?
Yo, Hamza, man, come on.
You know I'm coming to take it away from you. You know I'm coming.
I promise you, on Jesus Christ, on my son, you're not taking nothing from me.
I'm coming for you.
I promise you.
And I'm gonna take it.
That's why. All right, we're gonna see.
I'm gonna take it.
We're gonna see.
Otherwise, I won't.
Hey, he said on Jesus Christ. Why he bringing Jesus up? Hey, the man said on Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, he better. Hey, but listen, man. The Puerto Rican Assassin. He got to win. He gonna win. He gonna win.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
I don't do
We're gonna
half
see.
I won't be here.
We're gonna see.
I won't
We're
be
gonna
here
see.
otherwise.
We're gonna see.
I won't be
Trust
here
me. We're gonna
otherwise.
see. Trust me. We're gonna see. Trust me. We're gonna see.
We're not gonna see. You're gonna see.
All right. It's your will against my will.
You're gonna see.
It's your will against my will. It's my will against your will.
It's simple as that.
Who's gonna break first?
You know, it's gonna come down to who wants it more.
Yeah, that's
me and you in that middle ring exchange.
You think I'm not taking you lightly? I know you coming. You know why? Because Turkey got a plan for you. He told you.
There ain't no plan for me.
No, he told you.
There ain't no plan for me. There ain't no plan for me. But the same goes for you, bro. The same goes for you.
You're going straight to Canelo.
The same goes for you.
You're going straight to Canelo.
The same goes for you.
100% you're going straight to. I'm your Canelo right now.
Oh, you ain't.
I'm your Canelo right now.
Have you won a world title?
I'm your Canelo right now.
Have you won a world title?
Look at the smirk. Look at the smirk on the dude's face. He says, I'm your Canelo right now. Hamza Sheeraz says, have you won a world title? Hey, he say, I'm your Canelo right now. I'm your Canelo. He said, you my Canelo. Yeah, I'm your Canelo. He said, have you won a world title? Bruh. That was cold-blooded. Well, that was cold-blooded, right? Let me put that back. Damn.
You ain't.
I'm your Canelo right now.
Have you won a world title?
I'm your Canelo right now.
Have you won a world title?
I'm your Canelo right now.
I ain't either.
That's how normal be you, because you don't even look at me like that.
Like
you
what?
see where I'm going?
Like what? I don't. I'm baffed. I don't get it.
You see where I'm going?
I don't get it.
You don't get it?
I don't get it. I don't get it. I think only you get it.
You underestimated me, bro.
No, you're underestimating me.
Never,
you're already
bro.
talking about who you want.
Bro, no.
You know you
I
are.
always do that.
You know
I
you are. No, you don't. Against Canelo, you didn't.
I always do that.
Who did you call out after Canelo?
I always do that. I'm focused on you.
Who did you call after Canelo?
At the end of the day, I can see
You're
what
not
I want.
focused on me. You're not focused on me.
And my balls is on here. I know I gotta go.
Hey, look at the comments. Look at the moderator. He's sitting there looking at Edgar Berlanga with a smirk. They looking at and look at Hamzah Sheeraz laughing. They looking at Edgar Berlanga like he a joke. They looking at Edgar Berlanga like he a joke. Hey, listen, man. They gonna put some respect. They gonna put some respect on my dog name. They gonna be laughing at my dog now. Ain't nobody gonna be laughing at Edgar Berlanga now.
That's wrong, isn't it?
Nah.
That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
We ain't gonna be laughing at Edgar Berlanga now. Not the Puerto Rican assassin. The Puerto Rican assassin will not be laughed at.
You're not focused on me, bro. I know you. What you're trying to do is tell yourself you are.
Munguia,
you know I'm coming.
Munguia got knocked out by 4 knockouts. 4 knockouts. Munguia got knocked out. Knocked the out by a guy with 4 knockouts.
But at least when I knock you out, you can say I've got 19 knockouts.
as much shit as I want.
You can say I've got more knockouts than 4 knockouts.
Now what?
I said, when I knock you out, you can justify it.
No, you're not knocking me out, bro. I promise you. I got my chin. Yo, bro, I got a truck to hit me in my chin, bro. You're not knocking me. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you.
And when it happens?
I promise you.
And when
I
it
promise
happens?
you. I promise you.
And when it happens?
Because I know I'm gonna get hit. I know you're gonna get. It's boxing. I'm gonna get hit. I know I'm gonna get hit. But let's see if you ready to get hit.
You know, see my last fight, how many licks I took?
What?
How many bangs
Bro,
I
he was
took?
tapping you, bro. That dude was out of shape, bro. That dude didn't have no conditioning. He would have conditioning with a
He talking about Carlos Adames.
Stop you, bro.
You're
Bro, he was tapping you, bro. He was tapping you.
He said Edgar Berlanga disillusion. He said Edgar Berlanga disillusion.
True.
Tapping you. I'm like, yo, bro, when he's gonna sit down on his shot, you was right. You started.
You're gonna sit down on your
rounds.
shots?
You started.
So
You started.
listen, I'm gonna take your shots. I'm gonna talk to you in the fight.
All right.
I'm gonna talk to you.
I'm a king at that.
I'm gonna talk to you.
I'm a king at that.
It's cool.
I told Canelo. You know, I told Canelo. I told Canelo to suck a. I told Canelo to suck a in the ring. I told him you hit like my son. You say he's gonna knock me out 2 rounds. What happened? I'm talking to him.
But he dropped you.
A lot of times, huh?
But he dropped you.
Okay, and it happens, bro. The best got dropped.
But
it's not about you getting dropped. Because guess what? I got dropped.
If you're saying,
I got dropped, and I look right at my corner. I saw, oh yeah, it's game time. Oh yeah, the fight just started now. My balls, I'm right on the table. Now we're gonna fight.
But you didn't stand.
Edgar Berlanga. Boy, the Puerto Rican assassin. Hey, that 90s shit. But hey, my God. Man, Edgar Berlanga, man. Edgar Berlanga.
In the middle with him though.
The whole fight. What are you talking about?
You didn't, bro. You didn't.
Bro, the whole
you didn't,
fight.
bro. You didn't.
Fight. What are you talking about?
I think in your
head,
I think in your head, you saw something else.
What are you watching?
You saw something else.
Me, bro.
You saw something else.
Underestimating me. What are you talking about? The whole fight. What are you talking about? Guess what? I got dropped.
If you're saying,
look at, I got dropped, and I look right at my corner. I saw, oh yeah, it's game time. Oh yeah, the fight just started now. My balls. I'm right on the table. Now we're gonna fight.
But you didn't stand in the middle with him though.
The whole fight. What are you talking about?
You didn't, bro. You didn't.
Bro, the whole
you didn't,
fight.
Bro.
He said he stood. You didn't stand in the middle with him though. The whole fight I stood in the middle. Wait, what fight you were looking at? Man, what you talking about, me? Everybody know I stood in the middle of the ring and went toe to toe with Canelo. Hey, somebody don't hypnotize. See, somebody don't hypnotize. I think Mama Hoefield probably hypnotized. Mama Ho probably hypnotized dog on Edgar Berlanga. He really believe that shit.
Hey, you didn't. Fight. What are you talking about?
I think in your head,
watching?
I think in your head, you saw something else.
What are you watching?
You saw something else.
Me, bro.
You saw something else.
Me, bro.
I'm not underestimating it. I'm coming to your backyard.
It's all right.
I'm coming to your backyard.
You was forced to do this, bro.
I wasn't forced to do shit. I wasn't forced to do shit.
You Canelo next.
No.
He promised you Canelo next.
No. Listen, we nearly signed for another fight.
And I just told you, I'm your Canelo. You said, how you my Canelo? I'm your Canelo.
You're not, bro.
Yes, I am.
You're
How much you want to bet?
You ain't my Canelo.
He said, I'm your Canelo. He said, I'm your Canelo.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I'm your Canelo.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Bruh. What the fuck is wrong? Somebody don't hypnotize this nigga, man.
Bro, you're not. Bro. Come on, let's be real.
I know you got the bag.
Let's be real, bro. Let's be real, bro.
I know you got the bag.
You got the bag as well.
No, you got the bag.
You know you got the bag as well.
You got that turkey money.
Where's my RM? You're the one that I got my RM.
You got a bunch of those.
You know I ain't got them.
100,000 on what?
On what?
On the fight.
On what?
On
what are we betting on?
On the win.
Hey, let's bet.
On the win. 100K.
There you go. On camera.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the energy. You both are very intense right now. You said something earlier about Edgar's energy at the press conference. You said it was a little nervous.
All the talkers in my career that I fought, you've seen what's happened. So you know what it is? It ignites a fire in me. If he was there, just didn't say nothing, I'd be like, all right, cool, we'd be going through the motions. But this is exciting. This is what boxing's about. This is it. This is it.
You think
this was boxing the box? It's about the trash talking. See, you gotta know how to trash talk and sell the fight, man.
You said empty cans make them. You think his cans are empty? You think it's empty stuff,
bro? He knows it. He knows it. He knows it.
It's empty.
He knows it.
It's empty.
You know I'm coming though, innit? You know that. You can see it. Come on, bro. You can see it. You know.
He said, "You know I'm coming." You know I'm coming, bro. You know that, right? You can see it. Bro. Listen. You know I'm coming, though. You know that, right? You know, you can see. Y'all heard what he said? Y'all heard what he said? He said, bruh. Hey, Trey. Hey, Trey, bruh. Bro. Oh, man, I can't breathe. Bro, you can't make this. Let me play it.
I'm coming. Coming.
It's empty.
He knows it.
It's empty.
You know I'm coming though, innit? You know that. You can see it. Come on, bro. You can see it. You know I'm coming. Coming with everything. I'm leaving everything in that ring. Everything.
Edgar, your intensity has switched here. There was a lot of joking and talking at the press conference. It's gotten a lot more serious now. Is that something that, mind games potentially, or is that just you telling him straight up, this is what it's going to be?
You know.
What the fuck is wrong with this? He know. He know. He know. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, man? What's wrong with this nigga? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Hey, Casino. I gotta roll. I'm rocking with the Puerto Rican Assassin. I'm riding with the Puerto Rican Assassin.
That was all for the cameras. Certain shit you could do for the cameras, but I tell
Bro, you throwing up gunshots earlier for the camera.
I do it again. What happened? What happened? But listen, let me tell you something, right? You got guys that do for the cameras, right? And then you,
bro, if I done it for the camera, I would be doing it my whole career.
Fight night come.
I would do it my whole career.
I'm not talking about you. Be quiet.
We're talking about you then.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people that do cameras and then go to fight and then they bad. You know what I'm saying? They don't. Me, I talk my because now I know I gotta back it up. You know what I'm saying?
He talked, he didn't walk the walk. He done good. I'm not taking it away from him, but the perception he's got in his head of the fight he had, I didn't see that fight.
Explain that.
He said he stood toe to toe with him.
Everybody knows that, bro.
Everyone's saying that you didn't.
You're an amateur, bro. Who's
Everyone's saying that you didn't.
Nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. Walk around New York right now and ask about that fight. Oh, forgot.
What are you gonna say?
I had the whole block. I had block shut down over here.
But it all comes down to winning, and did you win?
You heard?
It all comes down to winning, and did you win?
You heard Edgar Berlanga. He said he had the whole. Ask anybody in New York. All you anybody in New York right now, y'all let it be known. Edgar Berlanga said he had the whole block shut down. You know what I mean? Everybody in New York know what time it was, man.
True.
Hey, Hamzah Sheeraz said, "Did you win?"
Whole block. I had block shut down over here.
But it all comes down to winning, and did you win?
You heard?
It all comes down to winning, and did you win?
All right, but guess what?
That's the reality of it.
All right, but it's
I've accepted that.
Okay, and look at Torgatti and Ward.
So you think your fight was
look
like
at Torgatti and Ward. I'm not saying that, but when I'm saying that caliber, nobody talks about the winner or the loser. They talk about the war that they had.
He said the war. He said Arturo got the award, and he said nobody talk about the loser. They talk about the war that they had. What does that have to do with your fight with Canelo? What does that have to do? What does Arturo Gotti and Ward have to do with your fight with Canelo, sir? That's what we trying to figure out. Like, why? That just, you get what I'm saying? Fam, you know, look at the war they had. Like, somebody hypnotized Edgar Berlanga, bro. Somebody hypnotized him. I don't know who did it. I don't know if it was Benny the Jeweler. I don't know if it was Pistol Pete. I don't know if it was Joey Crack. I don't know if it was another member of the Terror Squad. I don't know if it was Mama Hoefield, but somebody hypnotized this dude, bro.
Look at William Skull.
That's what that's
ran the whole fight. Ran. Charlo ran. You crazy? I stood there at 50%, bro. You know what I'm saying? At 50%. At 50%. I don't use that as an excuse. I never went after the fight. Yo, I was injured or this, that. Nah. Held it down. It's all right.
You talked to me in the press conference. I don't know if you.
Hey, he said he was 50%. He said he was 50. Hey, he said he was 50%. Yeah, I was 50% when I fought Canelo. You know, I was 50%. Oh my God, bro, this dude. Hey, Casino, I gotta ride with him though. I gotta ride with him. I gotta ride with him. You get what I'm saying? He said they shut down the city. He had blocks shut down. He got keys to the city. You get what I'm saying? This motherfucker. Hey, you know what I mean? He said, go walk around New York right now. Walk around New York and ask them.
You were embellishing, but it sounded like you were dead serious about a first-round knockout.
Yeah, if you come to fight, you're gonna see. It's different. It's different. I'm telling you, bro.
No,
it's
you don't
different.
believe that. Come on,
bro. I'm telling you, it's different, bro. My pa was not like Emma. Emma's a little. When he fought you, he looked like he did coke or something, bro. He was fidgety. I don't know what he was doing. The Dominican dude that you fought. I don't know what was going on with him. That dude, he was pity patting you. I don't know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And he still hurt you and everything. You got hurt by ammo. July 12th.
Man, Edgar Berlanga, bro. I think he don't been. I think all jokes aside, fam. You know what? I think somebody don't hypnotize Edgar Berlanga, bro. I didn't think about it until I saw the Mama Hoefield video. Until I saw Mama Hoefield saying that she hypnotized her son, Kid Austin, as a baby. You know what I mean? Until I saw that, I wasn't thinking about that. Then I thought about Let's Do It Again with Kansas City Mac and Biggie Smalls and Sidney Poitier and Bill Cosby and Jimmy J.J. Walker. I thought about that. How Sidney Poitier had no hypnotized Botany Bondsworth. You get what I'm saying? I thought about that. I was like, you know what? God damn, dog. Like, I wonder if Edgar Berlanga been hypnotized.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh.
Listen to the rhythm of the chimes. Listen to the rhythm of my voice. You are going into the deepest part of your sleep.
To have him, when he go in that ring, he black out. He's not in there.
Bruh.
Similar to if you read the book of Jesus, when they having a dinner, and he tell Judas to go do what he got to do, and Judas says no, and he give Judas a piece of bread, and then the spirit jump in Judas, then he go do what he had to do.
Open your eyes.
In the innermost reaches of your heart, you are a tiger. Tiger.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh. You are capable of great feats of strength and courage. Strength and courage.
It's in the Bible. It's similar to that. That's why when Floyd, after the fight, when he calmed down, he's emotional. He like, I did that to my friend. Because now the real Floyd is there, but in that ring, you know, he's this beast. So,
hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You can beat any fighter in the world. You will win the championship.
Back to the punch. I think Floyd would have damn near killed that man.
Yeah,
it wasn't Floyd in there.
Bruh. Out of sight. You will win over 40th Street Black. Win! Win! Invincible! Win! Mean! Win! Downright nasty with strength!
Yo, shout the season, man.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
So we got to do. We got the spirit. See what we got to do now. See, we got the spirit. See, we got to hypnotize him with the spirit. See, when you get in the ring, that ain't him in the ring. That wasn't you know what I'm saying? That wasn't him. See, what we got to do now? We got to. We got to.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
See, now in the book of Jesus, the man say in the book of Jesus. What book that was? See, now in the book of Jesus, now, when the Lord broke bread with Judas and the 12 disciples, he told Judas, I want you to go down to this corner store and get me an 8-ball. Go get me an OE. And Judas told the Lord no, and he didn't want to do it. And then what happened was, in the book of Jesus, that same book, Jesus gave him some bread. You get what I'm saying? Judas ate the bread, then he went to the store. You get what I'm saying? True, I'm like, what book is this nigga talking? The nigga say the book of Jesus. The nigga say the book of Jesus. You get me, yeah, baby boy, go get me an OE right quick. We already got some wine. We got some wine over here. You know what I mean? We got some food on the table from Subway. What we need, I need you to go to the store now. Go get a 40 ounce of that 8-ball, that OE. See if they got some St. Ives or Smoke Liquor Bull. See if they got any private stock or Coke 45. Bring some of that there, bring that back. You know what I mean? Cause we finna have this feast right here.
True.
This nigga said the book of Jesus. Do anybody know that book? Anybody know where I can find that book? Anybody? Hey, shout out to Mika. Do anybody know where I can find that book at? That was the book of Jesus. I'm trying to. You get what I'm saying? The book of Jesus. I hypnotized him when he was a baby. You understand? That's not him in there. When you think you're fighting Floyd, you're not fighting Floyd. That's somebody else. That's the spirit. The spirit got in him. And you get what I'm saying? He's a whole nother animal. He scared niggas. He tried to scare niggas before they get in the ring. Hey, 96. He tried to scare niggas before they get in the ring. Hold on, wait a minute, man. Hold on, you sure? Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Man say, I want to fight the nigga, but his daddy say, his mama say that she hypnotized him. And when we get in the ring, that ain't gonna be him in the ring. I'm fighting somebody else. It's the spirit, Can we drug test the spirit? Is the spirit getting drug tested? Cause the mama, she say it's the spirit now, and I'm trying to find out if I'm fighting him or the spirit. Who I'm fighting? Hey, Casino. Now hold on. Now I'm trying to figure out who I'm fighting at. If I'm fighting Kid Olsen or the spirit? Cause it ain't right now. It ain't right now. I'm trying to figure it out now. Cause and it's their drug testing. Is the spirit gonna get? Is the spirit rolled the bottle? Is there anybody drug testing? You get what I'm saying? Cause hey, you know what? I don't even know they did drug testing on that card. All jokes aside, I don't even know if they did any drug testing for that Jake Paul card. I seriously doubt they did because, you fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He ain't gonna pass a drug test. For a fact, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. ain't gonna pass a drug test. So they probably like, man, fuck it, ain't nobody gonna get involved in this card right here. We just gonna, you get what I'm saying? Just when I thought, I'm pretty sure. Now, Mama Hoefield also said this. This is to you Javante Tank Davis fans. Let's see where we at. This it right here? Let's see. Hold on, that ain't it. Where is it? Hold on. Let me pull it up. I got it over here. The shit is I saw where is it? What's up? Here you go right here. We ready. Here come Mama Ho.
Wait, but stop Tank. That's why they won't choose us. That's why they retiring. Boy, but stop Tank. We already know it. We watched Tank get stopped plenty of times again. It's not new. He's not invincible.
Not invincible. He said that Floyd has the power to change the division without question.
Yeah. All the champions know. Ask all of them. I've been saying over 2 years now that's the greatest boxer of all time. Not one of them champions that he get them ready for their fight said he's lying. But it's Devin Haney, Jojo Diaz, Adrian Broner, Shakur Stevens, Tank Davis. None of them came out and said it's Pop lying. But everybody else say, oh, it's Pop crazy. I ain't that crazy. But stop Tank.
Hey, you get what I'm saying? So, you know, listen, Mama Ho might be on to something. Mama Ho, you know, you get what I'm saying? You know, Mama Ho hypnotizing now. Mama Ho hypnotizing. Mama Ho see. Mama Ho hypnotizing. You are the greatest fighter of all time. I'm the greatest fighter of all time. You are a ferocious tiger. I am a ferocious tiger. Nobody can beat you. Nobody can beat me. You know, I taught you the 5 styles of boxing. I know the 5 styles of boxing. Tank Davis is scared of you. Tank is scared of me. You are not Tank out. I'll not Tank out. Shakur is scared of you. Shakur is scared of me. You will knock Shakur out. I'll knock Shakur out. Abdullah Mason and all the other dudes in the lightweight division are scared of you. Abdullah Mason and all the other dudes scared of me. You know what I mean? All right now, Floyd, when I snap my finger, Floyd, I want you to wake up, okay? And give mommy a big hug and kiss, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Give me a hug and kiss, Floyd. Mwah. Good boy. Now go get some sleep. I'm going to go do an interview.
True.
Oh my God. This bitch. What the fuck? What the fuck? I be trying to stall these niggas out. They keep sending me this ammunition. I be trying to stall these dudes out, man. I listen, bro. I say, you know, I ain't, man. I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna chill out. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna just chill out. Y'all keep sending me these receipts. I be having listen, but listen, y'all be sending me so many receipts, dog. Hey, niggas hypnotizing. Let me drop the phone line. Phone lines over, man. 530-494-9636.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. I'm trying to stall about. But boy, listen, it's too difficult. It's too difficult, bro. I can't even front, bro. Like, I be like, man, God, maybe like, man, coach, check this video out, coach. Check this video out. Hold on. Hold on. Bro, y'all don't understand. I got to shout out to everybody, man, who be sending me stuff. But I have a lot of great extended family members. They send me all kind of videos, and they send it to them either on X, or they'll tag me on X, or they'll send it to me in my DM on Instagram, right? Hey, bro, man, coach, you got to look at this. So I'm looking at it, right? I say, man, God damn. You know, after you see it, it's hard for me to unsee it. So I said, you know what, let me go ahead and. So I took the video, I took the video from what Blue did, and then I screen recorded excerpts from Let's Do It Again, the movie with Botany Farnsworth, Candace, you know, on 40th Street Black, you know, what's my main man then? John Amos playing Kansas City Mac. I forgot my other brother, one of my favorite actor name. He playing Biggie Smalls. I said, so I said, let me clip this. Let me put something together right quick. You get what I'm saying? I was like, you know, I'm like, so you hypnotizing? Cause I remember seeing that in the movie. Oh, so you hypnotize them? Oh, yeah. All right, you know. All right, now here we go. Now you gotta keep looking at the watch. You know, you can do it, Floyd. I'm telling you. You know, I'm your mommy. I love you. I'm telling you, Floyd. Those guys can't beat you. It's all spiritual. It's spiritual. I'm gonna put the spirit in you, and I promise you, you're gonna like you know, you help the champions get ready for their fights. You're the greatest fighter of all time. I taught you the 5 styles of boxing. You taught me the 5 styles of boxing. All right, am I a good mommy? You a good mommy. Do you like my hairstyle? I like your hairstyle. You know, do you call me Mommy Hoefield? I don't call you Mommy Hoefield. Now I'm gonna snap my fingers, Floyd. And when I do, I want you to wake up and give me a great big hug. And we're gonna do this interview together, okay? I'm gonna wake up and give Mommy a great big hug and do the interview. All right, Floyd. 1, 2, 3. Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Hey, Jamie, talk to me.
Yo, that's wild, man. Hypnotizing fighters now? Is that what we're doing, Coach? Bro, I never heard that one before, bro. This guy's crazy, man. He needs help. I'm gonna feel needs help, bro.
Hey, man.
Yo,
hey, man.
That's wild, man.
That is
That's what we're doing now, for real? Damn.
It is what it is, man. You know, we gotta do what it takes. We gotta do what it takes to get the victory, man. You know, shit. You know what? But all jokes aside, that might be a good idea. You know, I think, you know, I don't fuck with Mama Hoefield, but I gotta give her credit where it's due. She might be on to something. She might be on to something.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, whatever works, bro. Get them wins.
Yeah.
That's wild, man. Yeah. I think he's the one that needs hypnotized, bro.
She might be.
The Puerto Rican assassin, bro. Listen, I think Berlanga's acting like that because of you, man. You created this monster, bro. He must be listening to you, hyping him up, and he believes you. Bro, hey, I don't know one Puerto Rican that's rooting for this motherfucker.
Hey,
bro.
Man, look here, man, Jamie. The man, you heard what the man say. The man said they shut the block down. He said you can walk through the city of New York, and that's what he said. That's what he said. Now you heard him. That's what he said. Now.
Yeah, Coach. Nobody my age like this boy, man. He's delusional. But I tell you what, I like his confidence.
Yeah,
you know,
I like
it sounds crazy, you know. Bro, you gotta have that to win fights, man. I give him that. You know? But yeah, man, but go, listen, bro. I don't know Berlanga's opponent. I don't even know his name. But I'm already rooting for him, bro. I'm rooting for him.
Hey, Hamzah Sheeraz, man.
So, cool. All right, listen. I want to see a spectacular knockout, okay? I want them to make a meme. You know, a meme of
we can't do that, man. We can't do that.
Man.
We can't do that. Come on, Jimmy, man. Come on, man. Stall him out, man.
Yeah,
Come on, man. Stall him out. Don't do him like that.
You know I'm gonna hate. It's all your fault, bro. It's you, man.
Don't do the Puerto Rican assassin like that.
But go, listen. But I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you that, man. Let me end it with this real quick, go. Listen.
Yes, sir.
You know, let me tell you why this guy keeps acting up. You know, he keeps talking about Canelo. You know. And bragging about it. You know, he has nothing else to talk about. You know, his resume is weak. You know, he's not going to brag about those 15 tomato cans he knocked out in the first round, you know? Because, look, Coach, all professional boxers start that way. I know that, you know? But, you know, but they fight can, right? In the beginning.
In the beginning, in the beginning.
But this is how bad these opponents were. He slept all of them in the first round, bro. That's how bad they were. You know? Yeah. Who the hell does that? Look, I'm not even sure if Mike Tyson was knocking motherfuckers out like that. You know?
Well, you know, Mike Tyson only have 8 first-round knockouts. Edgar Berlanga have 17. He has 17. You get what I'm saying?
Bro,
so, yeah, he got 8, man.
Coach.
Yeah.
Stop it, bro. But listen, bro. I feel that everything about Berlanga is fake, including his padded record. I don't understand.
What about the jury? The jury,
works.
the jury ain't fake. He got it from Benny the jeweler.
Man, yeah, okay. But listen, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand how this guy walks the New York streets like he's a great fighter.
Man.
Somebody needs to show him up, and God willing, coach, it's gonna happen Saturday. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen Saturday, bro.
Next week, yeah, they fight next week. They fight next weekend. Look, man.
Oh, next week, my bad.
Yeah, next weekend, next Saturday. Look here, man.
All right.
Look here.
Listen,
Jamie, listen, man. You my brother, man. I need you. I need you on this one, bro. Like, we gotta ride with Edgar Berlanga. We gotta ride with Edgar Berlanga on this, man. We can't. We can't.
I ain't capping. Coach, I can't cap, bro. I hate this guy. And it's all because of you. That's my call, man. Respect from
Hey, look, man. Yeah, man. See, y'all, man. Look, man. I don't want y'all jumping on the bandwagon now. Listen, when Edgar Berlanga win, I don't want y'all jumping on the bandwagon talking about, yeah, coach, I knew it. I knew we were gonna win. No, dog. No, y'all listen. Y'all got to make your mind up right now. You ride with the Puerto Rican Assassin or you ride with Hamza Sheeraz. What is it gonna be? You get what I'm saying? We fighting in New York. Fat Joe is gonna be in the building. Pistol Pete gonna be in the building. The entire Terror Squad gonna be in the building. Malumba's supposed to be there. Let's see. What's the main man? Doja Cat. She ain't Puerto Rican, but she's supposed to be there. Let's see. J-Lo's supposed to be there. Mark Anthony and Daddy Yankee's supposed to be there. J. Bobin, he's supposed to be there. You get what I'm saying? Carter, what's your name? You calling from?
Man, Coach, what's happening, man? Casino like prayers, man.
Man, Casino, talk to me.
Man, I don't know. Where do I start, Coach? Where I start?
You can start at the Hypnotist. Do you know any hypnotists in Atlanta that we can use? You start there.
Nah, I don't know nothing about all that shit. But listen, that nigga got them Mama Ho. Hey, that bitch on to something. That bitch right there on to something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what. I don't know.
No, go ahead.
Breast milk, nigga. No, I don't know what she had in her breast milk.
Yeah.
But goddamn, that shit working.
Yeah.
That boy came in the ring with a vengeance. That nigga came like, bro, that nigga, man, listen, man, that nigga a real deal, ain't it? Real deal.
Well, this the thing though, Casino. You might be on to something, but we do have to factor in the fact that Tevin Farmer, he had 8 losses. He fought 3 tough fights back to back. He got a cockeye. Hold on now. But he got the cockeye now. One eye was looking to the left, the other eye was looking to the right. So you can't ignore that. He got a cockeye. You can't ignore that. That's all I'm saying. But go ahead.
No, I don't know, man. I mean, Kid Austin looking like a young Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? Kid Austin looking like a young Berlanga first round knockout. You know what I'm saying? He looking like the young Puerto Rican assassin. You know what I mean? Hey man. Hey, Jamie from New York. Hey, quit hating, bro. Quit hating. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got y'all one, man. Y'all got y'all one, man.
Got a real one, man. They got a real one. They got a real one, man. Jamie don't want to recognize. They got a real one.
How you gonna hate? How you gonna hate on the greatest fighter from New York, nigga? He went 12 rounds with Canelo, nigga. You ain't know that? You ain't know that. Toe to toe. 50%. At 50%.
Hey, he turned. Hey man, he turned Super Saiyan. Goddamn, Mama Hoefield, boy, he turned Super Saiyan on. I said, God damn, he must be eating them Ginsu beans. Eat them Ginsu beans.
I don't know what he doing,
He
man.
turned Super Saiyan.
You know what happened? You know what happened?
Well,
Coach, you know, he got his frontal cortex. He got his frontal cortex now. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Now that he got his frontal cortex, it's over for you niggas. It's over for you niggas. You can punch that nigga. Now that he got his frontal cortex, you know what I'm saying? See, without the frontal cortex, he still was undefeated. But now that he got his frontal cortex, you can punch that nigga with the meanest body shot. He ain't gonna shit. He is not gonna shit. He ain't gonna shit no more. You know what I'm saying? He ain't sitting on himself no more, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And goddamn Berlanga, man. Listen, man. Hamza Sheeraz, don't fall for it. You better run, boy. You better run, boy. That nigga gonna hit that nigga, right? He gonna hit that nigga. He gonna be like, boom. And that nigga gonna be like, after my God, I respected you. Hey man, he's the best. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, man, you know what I ain't seen in a minute. I ain't seen a pound for pound list in a minute, man. They need to redo that. They need to redo that. You know what I'm saying? They gotta put Edgar Berlanga number one. Edgar Berlanga number one. You know what I'm saying? You know he gotta be before Canelo because even though he lost to Canelo, he still won. You know what I'm saying? He's the first boxer in history.
We'll probably have to put, and we gonna redo it. We probably have to put Kid Austin at number one over Edgar Berlanga because Kid Austin he destroyed Tevin Farm. He stopped him. You know what I mean? He's dropped him 3 times. Referees up there now. You get what I'm saying? So
how could I forget? You can't never bet it. You got to put the one who hypnotized number one.
Yeah.
You know
the nigga hypnotized.
I mean, it's just automatic. Automatic.
We hypnotized him with him. He's the baby. You know what I mean? I'm like, God damn. And you know what? All jokes aside, he might be on to something. What if you take a dude that's shitty and you hypnotize him and then you let him know, then you get him to believe that he ain't shitty no more. Then he get hit with a punch on the chin and he don't get hurt. He don't be phased and none of that. We might need to do that.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. You know how I know it's true? You know how I know it's true that he was hypnotized?
Wow.
Because you realize when Mama Ho said that she been hypnotizing him since a baby, that nigga said, oh yeah, you did say that. That means he don't even remember. He don't even remember, bro.
Yeah, I don't remember, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said, oh yeah, you did say that. That means he was in a trance. He was in a trance. It's obvious. You know what I'm saying? See, these niggas got to get their boxing up, man. You feel me? That nigga Mama Ho is a master of the sweet science. You know what I mean? He's a master of the sweet science, bro. He got all the 5 styles plus hypnosis. You can't fuck with him, man. I got my money on that nigga, man. But that's my call, coach.
All right, salute for him. Hey, he said the 5 styles. He said the 5 styles plus hypnosis. Yeah, you can't get around that. Hey, you know what? I didn't think about that, but he's right though. When you got the 5 styles of boxing plus hypnosis, how do you get around that? How do you get around the five styles on top of hypnosis?
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Yeah, man, all boys to the side. I'm like, man, we probably do need to be hypnotized some of these niggas. Look at that, we got to hypnotize you, dog, because you ain't fight nobody. So what we gonna do? We gonna hypnotize you. We gonna put you there with some killers. You get what I'm saying? Because right now, dog, you got a padded record. You ain't fighting nothing but cherries. I think every promoter need to have a hypnotist on their team. You gotta have a hypnotist. You gotta have a hypnotist on the team. So gotta have somebody. You know what I mean? Okay, all right. Look, we trying to check it out. Go, y'all look up the movie. Let's Do It Again. Let's Do It Again is that's what that movie is about. It's about some brothers from the lodge. I think that was a part of the Shriners. Now they was a part of the Masonic Lodge I think they went to Louisiana or some shit. The Masonic Lodge in Louisiana or some shit. They went there and Sidney Poitier was a hypnotist. You get what I'm saying? He had no hypnotized, Botany. Botany was trash. You know what I mean? Bootney, what they name was Bootney. Bootney was trash. He was trash. He was straight trash. And he was able to take Bootney and put the whammy on him, as John Ames would say. You put the whammy on him. You know what I mean? They put the whammy on him, made him thinking that he was a greater fighter than what he was, because they say boxing is all mental. They say boxing is all mental. So if that is true, if boxing is mental, if boxing is all mental, like they say, then there's a strong possibility that if you hypnotize somebody, you can actually make a fighter believe that he can do things in the ring that he can't do. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Felicia Williams. I'm just saying. Hey, you get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm like, shit. I'm all bullshit to the side. Mama Hoefield might be on to something for real. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Ben calling from Houston.
Ben from H-Town, talk to me.
I just got a couple little points to make. First and foremost, that Edgar Berlanga stuff, man, it is all your fault, coach. that boy done messed around and listened to your show a few times, man. You got him riding on some kind of high horse thinking he's a prince of what you call him, the Puerto Rican Assassin.
The Puerto Rican Assassin.
All that stuff. Man, this dude, man, you done big that man all up like that, man, and man. So, coach, hey, man, pat yourself on the back, dog. Pat yourself on the back because you gonna get that man hurt, man. Hey, you straight up, man, you gonna get that man hurt, man. Look, man. Man, I'm sitting there listening and I was like, Coach, man, you wrong. Come on now, man. I'm like, man, come on, man. Cut off the gas, man. Somebody cut off the gas, man.
Hey, man, look here, man.
Hey, look.
No, I'm just saying the Puerto Rican Assassin, man, right now, man, right now we got the keys to the city, King of New York. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what it is, man.
You know what I'm saying?
The pride of Puerto Rico.
Listen at you, man. Listen at you.
Yeah.
Listen at you. He's listening to you right now. He's watching your show right now. He's supposed to be training. He's watching your show probably right now. Hey, and then look, my last little point, man. You might have to change Mama Hoefield name to what is it called? Mama Hypnosis.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. Hey, Ben, check this out. All jokes aside, fam, he might be on to something though. He say he hypnotized his son. She say she hypnotized her son ever since she was a baby. So apparently it's working. Apparently it's working.
Man, come on, man. Hey, man, come on, man. We're gonna have to reel you back in, dog. We gonna. Yes, man. We talking about reeling everybody else in, man. It's time for us to reel you back in, brother.
Apparently
man,
it's working,
Coach, man. You keep doing your thing, bro.
Hey, shout out to me. H-Town said that. Hey, that shit might be working, boy. Like, shit, I don't know, boy. We gotta see what we can do, boy. See, we take one of these tomato cans. All right, you a tomato can. Don't worry about it. Now you got an 0-25 record. You've been knocked out 28 times. Don't worry about it. This fight right here, you gonna win. But how I'm gonna win? Las Vegas says that I'm a 25,000 to 1 underdog. I'm plus 25,000. There's no way I can win. Listen, under ordinary circumstances, you will not be able to win this fight. But I want you to look at me, watch me, and watch me. Okay, look at me. Do you see me? All right, now watch this cup. I want you to look at it. Do you see the red amino acids in the cup? Yeah, I see the red amino acids. Now I want you to follow this cup. When I'm gonna move it to the left, I'm gonna move it to the right. I want you to follow it. Okay? Okay. All right. Now I want you to look side to side. Listen to my voice. Listen to my voice. Okay. Now, do you hear me? I hear you. Tell me, what is it that you see? I see a red cup. I see a gray cup with red amino acids in it. Okay, now you are 0-25 fighter, and you've been knocked out 28 times. Yes, I know. And the guy that you're fighting, you are a plus 25,000 underdog. Yes, I know. Now I'm gonna do to you what I did to my son, Kid Austin. What are you going to do? I'm going to hypnotize you. Now, when you wake up in the morning, you are going to be Sugar Ray Robinson, Henry Armstrong, Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, and you're going to be Rocky Marciano, all rolled up into one fighter. I'm going to be Rocky Marciano, Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali, Floyd Money Mayweather, and Henry Armstrong, all wrapped up into one fighter. That's right. That's what's going to happen. You're going to win, and you're going to knock that guy out in the first round. I'm going to win, and I'm going to knock that guy out in the first round. Okay, now on the count of 3, when I snap my fingers, you're going to be a different person, and you're not going to remember any of this hypnosis that I put on you. Okay? Okay. Now, here on count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Are you okay? Yeah. What's going on? What happened? Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. Just go about your training. I'm like, hey, look. Hey, you know what? All jokes aside, I damn near hypnotized myself just then. True. Shit, all boys, you know what? Hey, Jamie. Hey, check it out. I almost hypnotized myself. That shit worked. I say, shit, that shit worked. Hey, shout out to Miko. Hey, that shit, damn, I gotta snap out of it. Yeah, damn, shit, that shit worked. Hey, Brandon, that shit worked for real. Oh, okay, goddamn. Shit, I'm feeling kind of dizzy. I'm like, damn, goddamn, boy. That's some strong shit right there, boy, for real, though. Carter, what's your name? You called from?
Jerry from Beemore.
Oh, Jerry, talk to me.
Yeah, congratulations to young Schofield. He's a very athletic guy. If you ask me, he's at the very top of the food chain when it comes to pure athleticism. Him, Gary Russell, and I would say Connor Ben, coming in third there. Strong, athletic. He's got the tools, coach, I'm telling you. Now, I told you the other day, he can do it all, but I didn't mean to insinuate that he's done it all. No, he's barely getting started. And my only concern for him is he may outgrow that division pretty quick because he's big and strong at that weight. I was a little surprised that he got it done that early, but I'm not surprised that he got it done. I'm optimistic about this guy. I like him. His dad, to me, I don't really have a problem with his dad either because his dad is only doing what all these dads have been doing for the last several years. And I've heard Bill get criticized, and I'm like, why? That's where we're at with today's boxing. These dads and coaches in general get a lot more press than they ever did, you know? So they're out there. And of course, if it's their sons, they're gonna cat for him, man. And I really don't have no problem with it. You know what I mean? He's following the template that's pretty much been laid down by Bill and others. Ryan Garcia or Danny Garcia's dad. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Ryan Garcia's dad don't talk. Henry don't talk. You know, but I get what you're saying. You saying the fathers that do talk in the public and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, they're making a difference in their sons' careers. They just are, man. I don't need it. I don't need to hear none of them talk about none of them. But apparently, that boxing fans in this generation, they need something else, and they got a format, right? Because you'd have probably heard a lot of the same shit from coaches all the way back, all the way through boxing, but they didn't really have a format. You know, there was no YouTube and shit for these guys to have a place to get up there and say this, that, or the other thing. Kind of like Berlanga. I was telling you, Berlanga, I don't blame him for overhyping himself and doing that. I mean, that's what works nowadays. And I don't blame none of these dads. Not Bill, not, what's his name, Kid Austin's dad, none of them. Now, you notice who didn't do that was Lomachenko's dad, right? But guess what? Lomachenko, I mean, he got talked about some, but he never was a big star. You know what I mean? Devin Haney probably done make 4 or 5 times the amount of money that Lomachenko had. Maybe 4. Okay, you fuck. All right, coach.
All right, shout out to Jared, man. Baltimore, stand up. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. the fool in the chat. I'm seeing some of the stuff y'all saying. Boy, y'all acting the fool in the chat. Boy, y'all acting the fool. Hey, shout out. Hey, shout out to Mr. High Time. I read that one. Hey, shout out to Green Eyes P. Dropping them 2 pounds on your boy. She said, "Where are your flock?" Y'all, boy, y'all in the chat.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, bro, y'all in the chat. Y'all savage. Boy, y'all savage, boy. Y'all don't even play. This the same chat that ran off Dougie Fish. Matter of fact, one of them in here too. I think it was it Brand? Was Brandon? I don't know if it was Brandon, but I know it was Green Eyes. I know it was Green Eyes P, and I know it was doggone that 90s chick. She used to be called Foodie. Yeah. Y'all, Bless ain't here. Bless 365 ain't here. And I think Karma Serene was here. Y'all ran and Nikki. No, Nick Rich was here. Y'all ran that man off the block. Y'all ran that man off the block. Y'all ran that man off the block, man. That man ain't been back over here since. You know what I gotta do? I gotta try to reach out. To Dougie and see can I get him back on the show. You know, Dougie Fisher, he's one of the top guys in the Ring magazine. And I just want to talk to him about how the Ring is now that Turk Alalshikh is taking it over. He's on it. So, you know, what has changed? You get what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, we got it. Yeah, y'all ran the people off the block, man. We can't be doing it. we can't be running people off the block now. Y'all motherfucker, boy. Y'all don't even play. Hey, we don't ran all the bots and trolls. I'm like, well, you know what I do is when I do these shows, I put them on subscriber mode. So you got to be a subscriber for at least 20 minutes to even leave a comment. You get what I'm saying? That's how you get rid of the bots and the trolls. And people want to troll, they like, you know what I mean? So that's how you do that. Schoolo, he said, don't do a live interview with him no more, coach. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Now you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a live one, but I'm not gonna pay attention. See, this what the problem was. He was looking at the chat, and he told me, he hit me up. He told me, he said, "Yeah, man, because I was trying to hit him up to do a part 2. He was like, "Yeah, man, I'm not coming back on your show anymore." And I said, "Why?" He said, "I don't think that your audience appreciates what I bring to the table." Like he said something of that sort. I don't think your audience appreciates what I'm bringing to the table, you know, from a boxing standpoint. So I'm not coming over there anymore. That's what he said, fam.
True.
So you know what I did? Hey, shout out to Blaze Pound for Pound TV. You know what I did? I went back and looked at the replay, and I say, damn, dog. Damn. They were going off. Y'all were calling the man boring. Y'all talking about I'm finna go to sleep. He too long. He giving long-winded answers. Why he just can't answer the question? Y'all what the hell about? Y'all ain't like the tone of his voice. I was like, damn, dog. They were going off like that. And I told him, I said, look, man, you can't be looking. I said, look, you can't be looking at the chat. Don't worry about what the chat say. Just focus on the interview. Don't worry about the chat. And that's what it is, fam. You can't be looking at the chat, dog. You know, it can't be, you know what I mean? Because it's gonna be somebody that's gonna say something. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna say something, you know what I mean? You gotta know how to roll with it. You know, it be rough. It be rough out here. It be rough out here on these YouTube streets.
True.
You get what I'm saying? And listen, it be rough out here on these YouTube streets, man. You can't be looking at the chat, man. Everybody can't handle that. Because he mad. He mad. You know, the niggas, they talking about me in the chat. They talking about me bad in the chat. You get what I'm saying? I don't like what they saying. What they mean? I'm bored. Do they know? You know, the man is a walking encyclopedia when it comes to boxing. Dougie Fisher know boxing from a historical standpoint, all the way up to the modern time. So he's a walking encyclopedia. Y'all treated him like he was nothing. I don't want to hear that encyclopedia shit. The fuck? I don't want to hear that shit. Fuck that. I don't care about that shit. Well, you know, the man born. That's what y'all was going off. I say, damn, bro. Man, why y'all? I'm like, man, why y'all doing that, man? You know what I mean? Like stall them out, Debo. With no stalling. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? This Coach Eddie from ATL. What it do, brother?
Man, Coach Eddie, talk to me, brother.
What's going on, man? Hey, Coach, you about to uncover something, man. You know, with that hypnotizing. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, between the hypnotizing and PED. Think about all the questionable performances we done seen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they made a hypnotized Devin and told him to run. You're like, hey, Devin, look, you gonna run for the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. A lot of even the people that fight Jake Paul, it seems like for some reason they don't throw no punches. They be like, look, hey, for the first 6 rounds, you ain't gonna throw no punches. Yeah, I mean,
man,
something crazy going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Coach Eddie,
that's
that's why I ain't buy that shit this weekend. I said, man, I ain't buying that shit. That shit was on. They were selling that shit on pay-per-view on DAZN. I wasn't buying that shit. Fuck, I'm gonna buy Jake Paul. I know he fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Now you know that man coked up. That man is a cross-dress. He's a drag queen and a cokehead. Come on, man. You know that man ain't. You know that man. No, come on, that man ain't doing nothing, man.
Yeah, hey, but that Puerto Rican assassin though, man, that dude right there should be a stand-up comedian, man. And the funny thing about it, he really believes what he's saying. That would be really. He been
hypnotized. He been hypnotized. That's what I'm trying to say. See, listen. All jokes aside, now I believe in giving a person crown credit when it's due. Mama Hoefield might be on to something. If Edgar Berlanga's been hypnotized, he really believes that he went like he's convinced himself that he went toe to toe with Canelo. And he's still talking about this fight, and he's telling Hamzah Sheeraz that I'm your Canelo. You're fighting, you fighting a fictitious, imaginary Canelo, which is me. I'm in that position, and and I'm your bro. I'm like, what is this man talking about?
I guess they were listening to that Biggie Smalls Hypnotized, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something else. I believe who made it got hypnotized. And I'm gonna let you go, Coach.
Ooh.
I think Rolly Romero, man. Cause this man talking like he got sense now, man. They may have got the Rolly. See, somebody that's running around hypnotizing people, man. You know what I'm saying, before the fight.
Yeah.
How the hell Rolly Romero outbox Ryan Garcia? He got hypnotized, Coach. You know what I'm saying? And the man talking like he got some sense.
And
that ain't the Rolly that I know.
And yeah, you know what? All jokes aside. After that Ryan fight, he do talk like he got some sense now. Like he don't sound like he drooling. He don't sound like he eating a crayon sandwich. He don't sound like he got off the short yellow bus with darts in the windows. He don't see. He been talking with some sense. They might have hypnotized. You know what? It might be some hypnotization going on. Hypnotization, that ain't a word, but that might be a hypnotization going on in boxing. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Make a valid point.
That right there, the hypnotizing, that is the new PED. Bob Slack is hypnotized. You can get to your fighter, you can hypnotize him. You can get to your opponent and tell him he's
that's
scared.
Probably,
you
know what?
And don't throw no punches.
That's probably what Errol, like if you're an Errol Spence fan, that's probably what y'all, because y'all was saying that he wasn't himself that night. It could have been he could have got hypnotized in the back. Somebody could have hypnotized him. Yeah.
You know what? Now you say that. Deontay Wilder was hypnotized. Because remember, he came out, he was blank and he couldn't see. He had a blank look on his face.
When he fought Tyson Fury that second fight, Wilder, when he walked out with the costume and they took the costume off with the laser beam shooting out, he kept blanking his eyes. He said he couldn't see. Well, I initially thought it was because you got the red light beams shooting from the eyes. So the light, the LED lights is what blinded you. That's why you couldn't see. But he said he wasn't the same. He felt like a zombie. That's a possibility. You know what I mean? And then right after that, he said he went to the Himalaya mountain somewhere and he took some ayahuasca. So I don't know, fam. Yeah.
Everybody got hypnotized.
Yeah.
Anthony Johnson got hypnotized when he came to New York. He got hypnotized. George Foreman said the same thing when he fought Ali. He said a voodoo, a succubus got to him. He said he was hypnotized by a succubus lady. It's crazy, man. Hey, but that's my call, Coach.
All right. Hey, man, look here, man. Hey, you know what? Then what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start hypnotizing these niggas. Hey, look here, dog. You can do it, dog. I'm telling you. I got you, boy. Boy, listen. Well, listen. I tell you what. Y'all let me get to him. He gonna believe he can fly when I finish with him. Call him. What's your name? You calling from?
Blaze P for P, Northwest Seattle.
Man, P for P, see how to talk to me, fam.
Hey, I'm just gonna be quick, man. Hey, listen, man, ED really believe in himself. Like he got in the ring with Canelo. Like if you just listen to how he talked when he got into that fight and going into that fight and then having that fight, like we look at it as delusion. He literally, put himself in position and jumped the line all the way up to, get a shot at Canelo, whether we believe it was respectable or not.
Yeah.
And so going into this, he really believed. You see, he beat up his homeboy, the tomato can, a real tomato can before. I don't know what they was trying to get out of a contract or whatever. He just put somebody in there who ain't been in the ring for like 10 years. And now he's here with Turkey's headlining New York. You feel me? He's
in New York. That's the thing. In New York, like this the only thing I'm worried about, P for P. I'm hoping that by Edgar Berlanga being in his city, that he don't get distracted because he's going home every night. He might be. I think he might be making. He might be making guest appearances in the city. You get what I'm saying? He's talking to Benny the jeweler. He might be looking at this next watch he gonna buy after the fight. I hope he don't get distracted.
But I know, and actually, this is the first time we get to see. But he didn't have. Listen, we Carlo got that Canelo fight. We ain't seen him since. We gonna see what he look like with that Canelo money, right? Big city, but see if he can take some notes from Floyd and lock in his training. Because when he fought Canelo, remember he ran out of gas, so he couldn't move how he wanted to. And then Canelo caught him with the hard counter. So he ran out of gas. Like, I think you agree with you, coach, all piece training. That's it, bro. He's in the ring, locked in, took some of the millions, invested in better strength and conditioning and boxing, and he's locked in for this fight, headlining it. We gonna see though. You feel me? That's the beautiful thing about boxing, about the sport. We gonna get to see if he's serious or not. You feel me? With the opportunity that he's gotten, where he's A-side. You feel me? On a card, Yeah. And it's all the way up from here if he's finishing. I believe he's going to stop him in 3. I'm just I'll be rooting for him like that. But he has to do all the necessary steps for that to happen.
You gonna stop him in 3. Are you going to stop him in 3?
I ain't putting it. You feel me? Like I said, I don't know what the man's doing like you. You hear me? But I'm just telling you, if he want to straight up them highlights like he did in the past, and straight first round, straight knockout, or even the fight before Canelo where he just looked clean, came behind his jab, everything was looking solid, and it just came early. Like, I think if he puts his fundamentals together and he's focused, like you said, if he's focused, I believe he got the talent to do it. But we're going to see.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, man, the Puerto Rican Assassin, man, we trying to, we trying to galvanize the troops. We're trying to galvanize the troops right now. Next weekend, there's a squabble. Not this weekend, but next weekend, we got Edgar Berlanga, the Puerto Rican Assassin, is headlining a New York card in the city. I think it's going to be during the daytime. It's going to be an outdoor event. So, it's going to allow the fellow New Yorkers to galvanize around the hometown hero. It's going to allow Brooklyn to show solidarity around Edgar Berlanga. It's going to allow the Bronx and the Terror Squad to show solidarity around Edgar Berlanga. It's going to allow all of the other boroughs in the city of New York to galvanize and show solidarity around Edgar Berlanga. J. Balvin may be there. Maluma may be there. J-Lo may be there. Bad Bunny may be there. Who else we got? Daddy Yankee may be there. Mark Anthony may be there. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw from the power of all the Puerto Ricans around the world. We're going to draw from the power of the Puerto Ricans around the world, specifically the island. The island appreciated Edgar Berlanga. We saw that. He showed heart. He showed courage. He showed a passion and desire to win when he fought Canelo. However, he was only 50%, according to what he said. Hey, shout out to Trent Sparks. According to what he said, he was 50%. Just imagine what he would have done to Canelo had he been 80%, had he been 85%, had he been 90%, what he would have did. He went 12 toe-to-toe according to him, now I ain't seen no toe-to-toe, but we just gonna run with it. He went toe-to-toe with Canelo at 50%. So that told him a lot about himself. That told him that he can be in the ring with a pound-for-pound fighter who's been on top of his game for a long time, for years, that he can hold his own nuts in the ring with the Canelo. Do you get what I'm saying? So, you know, because that's what I'm going to tell him. Hey, shout out to Voracious. That's what I'm going to tell him. That's what I'm going to tell him. If I get him in the ring, I'm going to say, look here, baby boy, check it out. That's what I'm going to tell him. Look, Edgar, I'm going to tell you like this here. You know, right now, you was able to do something that many people thought that you wouldn't do. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You are here with me right now having this conversation. What does that mean? It means that what we're having a conversation about is the mere fact that you was able to get in the ring with the legend. Yeah, Canelo, I went toe-to-toe with Canelo. I know, but you did it at 50%. Imagine what would have happened had you been 75% that night. Imagine what would have happened had you been 85 or 90% that night. See, the people didn't know, Edgar, that you was only 50%. But by you being such a stand-up dude, Boricua from Brooklyn, by you being such a stand-up dude, you did not allow that to get in the way of you performing at the best of your capabilities that night. You said it yourself, Edgar. 20,000 people was rooting against you before the fight. After the fight, 20,000 people became fans of yours. Why is that? Do you want to know why is that? Because you are the Puerto Rican assassin. Only an assassin can take the mission that you can embark on, the mission that you were upon in the ring with Canelo at 50% and go 12 rounds and went toe to toe. And you only got dropped one time. You know what, coach? You make a valid point. That's what I was telling people. I was telling them that. Like, bro, listen. Now, he don't need me right now because right now he high on the hole. But I'm telling you, if they get... now, this shit gonna happen one of two ways. If you listen to me, either you're going to get killed, in the ring, or you're going to knock your opponent out. It's going to happen one or two ways. It's going to happen one or two ways. Either I'm going to convince you to get your ass whipped, or I'm going to convince you to win the fight.
True.
That's all I'm saying. That's what it's going to be. Either I'm going to convince you to get your ass whooped or convince you to win the fight. But either way it go, you're going to be convinced. And we're going to have a conclusion. You get what I'm saying? All I need to do is just sit down and talk to him. Look here, baby boy, check this out. How much you made the last fight? I made like 10 milli. Me 10 milli. That 10 milli. God damn, a lot of money. Anyways, check it out. Do you want another payday? Of course I want another payday. I'm Edgar Berlanga. I need it. I gotta take care of my family, my team. Look, I got the terror squad. Look at I got some hungry animals on my team. I gotta feed them. They gotta eat. Okay, look, you gotta feed the animals. No problem. Check it out. This is what we're gonna do. You gonna knock Hamzah Sheeraz out in spectacular fashion. In New York, the media mecca of the world. And you're going to do it in spectacular fashion. Shout out to Click Cummins. What's going on, brother? Shout out to NPR. You're going to do it in spectacular fashion. Hey, Daniel Agnew say, unfortunately, coach, this will end up like Fury and Wilder too. No, but see, Wilder got drugged. Wilder got drugged. That's hey, listen, Wilder got drugged. We listen now, I ain't got no proof of that, but those are the facts. The man say he got drugged, he got drugged. And then what else? Wilder got drugged. So we gonna have to charge it to that.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Wilder with drugs, see? So you know,
to this day.
You know, guess what? You know how I know? You know how I know he was drugged? I Googled it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
I Googled it.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
All you got to do is pull up Google. Shout out to Schoolo. Schoolo. All you got to do is pull up Google, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about.
I am a chain belt in Kung Fu. Bruce Lee was my teacher. Watch this. That's called the quarter blood technique. You do that, a quarter blood will drop out of a person's body.
I hit the nigga. See, I hit the nigga with the quarter blood. Hey, Ali, I hit the nigga with the quarter blood technique. See, the nigga ain't know nothing about that there. You know what I'm talking about? I hit him with the quarter blood technique. And, you know, and get what? Now, I'm going to tell you what the quarter blood technique is. I remember I grew up, right? I used to hear all these bullshit Superman stories about the martial arts, right? The martial arts. My this is a true story. Kareem, right? Kareem. R.I.P. to Kareem. Kareem was Pseudo. My granddad, he was Pseudo now. But I love him, but he was Pseudo in the ball. But he said, yeah, brother, like the martial arts, right? He said, brother, like they got brother, don't you know it's some stone cold psychotic killers, you know, and we were talking about members of the Nation of Islam and then the Asian, you know, but we talking about Bruce Lee and all that stuff there, right? We were talking about Bruce Lee, how Bruce Lee died. He said, yeah, brother, what happened was, see, the Chinese mafia put a hit out on Bruce Lee, and what it was, they hit him, you know, he got into a fight scene in one of his movies or something, and he didn't know he was set up. I think what he told, I think he said Bruce Lee was set up or some shit, and they hit him with a blow. They hit Bruce Lee with a death blow, and you know, like I can hit you with a death blow right now, and you ain't gonna die till a week later. Nigga, you know, it's spiritual. You don't understand, like, you know, I taught him a lot, like I can, you know what I mean? You know, I hit a nigga with a blow. That's wrong, nigga. That's wrong, he did nothing to you. Nigga fell out a week later. That shit. Yeah, that's what happened to Bruce Lee. See, they had them hit him with the death blow, and he ain't died till like a week and a half later. God damn. I was like, for real? So I'm thinking these people from China. I said, these people from China, you know, I don't want to get the fight with no Chinese dude, because, you know, they know all of that. You know, because I was under the impression that all the Chinese, all of them knew Kung Fu and all this stuff there. Like, man, I can't whoop no man. Trey saw say, catching bullets with his teeth. Hey, so we hear niggas. Hey, shout out to 504 top level. Hey, he said that's definitely Pseudo. Man, hey, nigga hit a nigga. Hey, 504. This what I did now. I'm gonna tell you what I did now. See what I did now. See, listen. Listen. I lost the battle, but I won the war. What you mean, man? That man whooped your ass. Nah, I won. No, he knocked you out. You thought he knocked me out. No, he did knock you out. Did you see when I caught him with that left hook? Yeah, you caught him with the left hook. Ain't nothing happened. Ain't nothing happened yet. What do you mean ain't nothing happened yet? Give it about another 3 more days and then come back and holler at me and ask me what happened to my opponent. True. Hey, what you mean? Tell me you got knocked out. No, I ain't got knocked out. I got stopped. You know, the referee started the fight. Okay, the referee started the fight, but what happened though? But I won the war. What do you mean? Like, you literally got stopped in 25 seconds. Yeah, but did you see the punches I landed? I think you would have landed like 1 or 2 punches. Yeah, but the 1 or 2 punches, watch what it do to him in about 3 more days. True. I say, man, these dudes, hey, look. I mean, be some pseudo, all these niggas be so pseudo, bro. They just be making up, bro. They be dead serious, fam. Bro, Bro, listen, all jokes aside, they be dead serious. I'm sitting back like, man, come on, fam. Nah, man.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
Hey, this what I be talking about, these bullshit Superman stories. You know, listen, we didn't want to get the other champions ready for their fights. Listen, you know, Tank don't want to fight us. You saw what my son did to Tevin Farmer. What do you think he'll do to Tank? And I'm like, okay, look, that ain't how boxing works, sir. Like, you know, because you beat Papa Smurf, don't mean you're gonna beat Megatron. You saw what we did to Mojo Jojo. What you think we're gonna do to Optimus Prime? All right, sir, that's Mojo Jojo, Optimus Prime. You know, wait a minute, Stom. You don't understand, like, you know, again, he might be, all jokes aside, he might be on to something about the hypnosis. He might be on to something about the hypnosis. When I say he, I mean she, I mean he, she, I mean Shim, I mean Mama Hoefield.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh.
Listen to the rhythm of the chimes. Listen to the rhythm of my voice. You are going into the deepest part of your sleep.
To have him, when he go in that ring, he black out. He's not in there.
Bruh.
Similar to if you read the book of Jesus, when they having a dinner, and he tell Judas to go do what he got to do, and Judas says no, and he give Judas a piece of bread, and then the spirit jump in Judas, then he go do what he had to do.
Open your eyes.
In the innermost reaches of your heart, you are a tiger. Tiger.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh. You are capable of great feats of strength and courage. Strength and courage.
It's in the Bible. It's similar to that. That's why when Floyd, after the fight, when he calmed down, he's emotional. He like, I did that to my friend. Because now the real Floyd is there, but in that ring, you know, he's this beast. So,
hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You can beat any fighter in the world. You will win the championship.
Back to the punch, I think Floyd would have damn near killed that man.
Yeah,
it wasn't Floyd in there.
Bruh. Out of sight. You will win over 40th Street Black. Win. Win. Invincible. Win. Mean. Win. Downright nasty with strength.
Yo, shout the season, man.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
See, it's the spirit. See, it's the spirit. I don't want to fight that nigga. I don't know. Tank might need to stay. Tank and Shakur might need to stay. Maybe that nigga. Is you fighting him or you fighting the spirit? Carter, what's your name? Where you called from?
Man, Coach, this is y'all like Fred 2 times, man. It's gonna be real quick now. I had to call back, man. I ain't got nothing but 2 questions. I got 2 questions. You know what I mean? Now we all know. You know, hypnosis is, you know, it might be real. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying the man lying. You know what I'm saying? But what type of nigga get up on the camera? Even if it is true, what type of nigga get up on the camera and say that? What type of nigga get up on the camera and say that, dog? You know what I mean? Like, bro, I know his son sick. I know that boy sick of his mama, boy. But that nigga so sick of his mama. That nigga said, "Oh yeah, you did say that." oh yeah, you did say that. And then number two, what's the next question? Bro, what the hell is the Book of Jesus?
The Book of Jesus. See, I mean,
I done went from the. I'm sitting here with my table of contents. Yeah. I done went from the front of the Bible to the back of the Bible. I ain't seen no Book of Jesus. What the hell is the Book of Jesus?
See, the Book of Jesus is the book that nobody has found. It was a part of the Bible. See, the people who put the Bible together, they had an entire book for Jesus. But what happened was the Vatican, when they got a hold of it, they decided to withhold that book. That from the Bible. That's why you don't know about it. But what Mama Hoefield is talking about is something that's very deep and spiritual. In the spiritual realm, you don't know nothing about that because you from Atlanta and y'all, and you ain't got too many spiritual people in Atlanta. But see, from the spiritual realm, the Book of Jesus is the book that only a few of the wisest of the wise people on the planet Earth knows. You got 8 billion people on the planet. The planet Earth is 196 million miles and something square miles of the Earth. So you got to know where to go at in order to get that knowledge and wisdom, my brother. He knows something that me and you don't know. That's all I'm saying, brother. The Book of Jesus.
Man, I gotta do some research because I'm still trying to find the Book of Eli. You know what I'm saying? So now it's a Book of Jesus too. God damn, I gotta get up. Hey, but look, now I've been sitting back. I've been listening to all the calls and shit like that. I've been sitting back thinking. I'm like, you know what? See, Brian Norman seeing he a real nigga, but I think he left out one thing. You know what I'm saying? Because remember you asked him. You asked Bernard Hackett what clicked in Brian Norman Jr. to make him be the fighter that he is today.
Yeah.
And I think we got our answer.
Yeah.
Coach.
Hey, you know what?
I think Brian Norman Sr., he hypnotized him.
Oh, you know what? I ain't think about that, bro, because if you look at Brian Norman Jr.'s past 4 fights and look at the fights before that, he don't fight nothing then like he fight now. And I'm like, what happened to him? It was like a switch clicked in his head and his brain. Like, what changed him? It's like he's a total different fighter. And you might be on to something, bro. No, you might be on to something,
bro,
for real.
Yeah, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, man, he need to, whatever he did, they need to hypnotize him just like that every time. And when November comes, make sure that nigga all the way hypnotized. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because we can't take no L's. We can't take no L. That's one thing about it. We can't take no L. You know what I'm saying? we can't take that L right there, bro. You know what I mean? So make sure that hypnosis game is on a powwow. We need that hypnosis game on a powwow. We need it on a beam. We need that hypnosis on a beam because we're gonna have to catch them. You know what I'm saying? And like who called us? They said, you gotta get them some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got some chickens right here. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna bring up some chickens. And we're going to bring us to hypnosis, and we're going to be all right, man. But, yeah, man, this shit crazy, man. I got to do me some research, Coach. I got to do me some research. I thought I knew boxing. I thought I knew boxing, but this is a whole nother world. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother world, man. I'm a casual.
Listen, I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard that shit. Hey, this man talk about the wide leg stands, the wide leg base with the 4-quarter zone. I ain't never heard of that. The man hollering about the 5 styles of boxing, I ain't never heard of that. You know, one fighter knowing all 5 styles, and for every style there's a counter style. You know, then I heard of the different styles of boxing. I heard that before, but I'm just saying in the context which he's saying, now he talking about hypnosis. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker.
The nigga's a genius.
Yeah, he a genius.
The nigga's a genius. He's a genius, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The nigga's so smart. Bro, the nigga said that shit about that frontal cortex. Nigga, I had set me a doctor's appointment to go check on my frontal cortex. I was like, man, I done came up in this doctor's office all this time. Why y'all niggas ain't tell me I had a frontal cortex? Why y'all ain't tell me I had a frontal cortex? You know what I'm saying? Like, but this man is educational, man. Y'all need to sit back and take notes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Y'all need to sit back and take notes because he got it all wrong. Like, look at the video. Look at the confidence. Look at the confidence when he say it.
Yeah, man. I'm like,
you know he ain't lying. He ain't lying. But that's my call, Coach.
All right, salute. Hey, you know what, man? All boys to the side now. Y'all sitting there, man. I'm like, man, I don't know, bro. I'm sitting there laughing, making fun of Mama Hoefield. Mama Hoefield might be the smartest one in the room. I'm saying, she's a boxing mom, but out of all of the boxing parents in boxing, she might be on to something. Because something definitely happened to Brian Norman Jr. I'm like, man, what happened to him, bro? And his dad kept saying, Brian Norman Sr. was like, I'm telling you, man, my son fight better than that. That's my son. I know it. I know he came for me. He came for me, coach. I'm telling you, he came for me. My son fight better than that. I'm telling you, watch how he look his next fight. Watch how he look his next fight. And I was wondering why Brian Norman Sr. was so confident what he was going to do in the Centillion fight. And I'm like, oh, damn. Hey, you know, hey, shout out to Devin Ron Cole. Shout out to Brandy. Tila say somebody really need to hire me for real. Hey, look here. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Tila, I'm telling you. Listen, this some real shit right here. I'm telling you. How the hell he was too confident? See, that's something that we can't factor in. We can't factor in the hypnosis aspect of the game. We can't, like, we have no way of knowing that unless, you know what I mean? How do we know? Like, you get, hey, Jessica, how do we know? Another thing too, Bill Haney is so confident. He running around on social media hollering about, you know, Debo Dev, you know what I mean? He right here, you know, we called out Brian Norman Jr. You know, Boots Ennis, we called him out, but he ran from the smoke. Boots was so scared of Debo Dev that he ran from the smoke. He went to 154. So we took the next big best thing in the division, and we called out Brian Norman Jr., a dude who seemed like he been hypnotized. He been under hypnosis, and he's a totally different fighter his last 4 fights. He's sending people to listen, Brian Norman Jr. believed in himself so much that he's sending people to the shadow realms. He went to the Himalayas. He went to Japan, you know, fought Goku and whooped him in Japan. The man don't remember nothing from 2 months. He 2 months of memory from his mind is missing. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck happened? You get what I'm saying? So what made Bill Haney like, yeah, we looking for, you get what I'm saying? We got a list. Now, for you to have that kind of confidence in your son, there has to be something going on that we don't know about. You know, if we are to believe that Brian Norman Jr. has been hypnotized, you get what I'm saying? What's to say that Devin Haney haven't been hypnotized? We know Kid also been hypnotized. We heard what his mama said. His mama said that her son been hypnotized. But the thing is, she said, Mama Ho said she hypnotized her son when her son was a baby. So she been programming him. She been programming him all this time. You get what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I tell you what, let's see if this shit gonna work. Ali said go smoke some tree. Ali, let's see if this shit gonna work. Now, this what I need y'all to do. I need y'all. Hold on, how many lights we got? This how many lights we got. Let me see. We need to get the lights up. All right, we need 44 more lights. I need y'all to hit the like button. All right, I want y'all to look at everybody in the chat. Y'all look at me. You know what I mean? All right, everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Okay, it's Mama Ho. I'm here on True Media Podcast. You know, I want everybody in the chat. I want you to look at the camera. Now, we are 44 likes short. Now, what I'm going to do, I know you guys don't believe in yourselves, and you want me to help you, so I'm going to do it. All right, guys, I need you to hit the like button. All right, now. All right, here we go. Now, you are the greatest family of all time. We are the greatest family of all time. And when we come on the show, I can't do it. This nigga don't hypnotize. This nigga don't hypnotize us. She don't hypnotize her son. Yeah, this nigga catching bullets. This nigga catching bullets with his teeth. Hey, this mama, hey, Mama Ho over here. Hold on, what Mama at? Mama Ho over here. What's she talking about? Here go Mama.
That's why they want.
Bro, she dead ass serious. Hey, listen, hold on, wait. She dead serious right here.
Wait, but stop saying. That's why they won't choose us. That's why they retiring. Floyd will stop tape. We already know it. We watched Tank get stopped plenty of times together. It's not new. He's not invincible.
Not invincible. He said that Floyd has the power to change the division without question.
Yeah. All the champions know. Ask all of them. I've been saying over 2 years now that's the greatest boxer of all time. Not one of them champions that he get them ready for their fight said he's lying. But it's Devin Haney, JoJo Diaz, Adrian Broner, Shakur Stevens, Tank Davis. None of them came out and said it's Pop lying. But everybody else say, oh, it's Pop crazy. I ain't that crazy.
That motherfucker hypnotized me. Just looking at the video. I got hypnotized that quick. I got to snap out of it. Hold on, hey Brandon, I don't got hypnotized just that quick. Let me pull out the stick again. I know, hold on, where the stick again now? Let me see. Hold on. I got to pull out the stick again. I got one right here. Yeah, I gotta pull this one out, boy. I don't got hypnotized just that quick. That shit worked. Hey, that shit worked. Nigga don't hypnotize me already. Hey, Ali, the nigga don't hypnotize me already. Hey, Schoolo, he say his son the greatest fighter of all time. She said she the greatest, her son the greatest fighter of all time. God damn. I believe in manifestation. I believe in the power of the mind and all that stuff there, but bro, that's some other shit. That's a lot more than that. Hey, man, this motherfucker right here, boy. God damn. I'm like, you know what? I tell you what, if he not now Kid Austin, if Kid Austin knock out, now he went 12 rounds with Renee. And Renee dropped him. So hold on, wait a minute. Let's start right now. Kid Austin went 12 prior to the Tevin Farmer fight. Kid Austin went 12 rounds with Renee, and Renee dropped him. Something happened from that fight to the Farmer fight. You get what I'm saying? We know she faked her son faked her death in Saudi Arabia. We know that. But something happened. So I'm, so okay, you went from getting dropped by Renee to stopping Tevin Farmer in 25 seconds. In 25 seconds. Something happened. Hey, hey, what you say? Brandon say, hey, coach, that's why he invited you to the house. He was going to hypnotize you to say his son is the greatest of all time. Man. Hey, Brandon. You know what? All jokes aside, I think Mama Hoefield be hypnotizing her goddamn self. Cause hold on. Cause she really be believing that shit. I said, damn, she's saying that shit with a straight like that. That's a hell of a liar right there. I said, she's saying that shit with a straight face. She ain't even blinking. Yes, and and I'm telling you, like, you don't understand. People think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. You know what I mean? Then she go to, I'm not. People think I'm crazy. I'm not. You don't understand. I'm like, you know what? I wonder, did she hypnotize herself? Because you can't hypnotize yourself now. Hey, shout out to Dr. Mario. Well, you can hypnotize yourself. I heard about that. I'm like, damn, because sometimes you know what hypnotizing yourself mean? Hypnotizing yourself mean believing your own bullshit.
True.
That's what hypnotizing yourself is. A pathological liar. Remember, I told you guys. Or sometimes somebody can lie so much that they believe their own lies. When a person believes their own lies, that's when they go to mixing fiction with reality. I pulled it up. I pulled up the definition of pathological lie. I pulled that up. And remember they were talking about fantastical stories. They tell fantastical stories and stuff like that. They start believing that shit. Yeah, elaborate stories. That's what it is. Elaborate stories. That's what it was all my market beyond. They tell elaborate stories and they start believing that shit. And then it make you question whether you know what, man? Damn, I don't know. Then if you listen to them long enough, then they start to rub off on you. Like, you know the nigga lying, but it's like, you know what, man? But the way he telling it, it sounds so profound. Like, you know, is it a possibility that she could be telling the truth? Like, look at the way she's telling the story. And she is so meticulous. Like, we catching them in all kind of lies, but that's neither here nor there. But you get what I'm saying? Like, you start to, you know, then you feel me? Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, this is Herb from New York. What's up, Coach?
Herb, talk to me, fam.
Yeah, see about this hypnosis thing, man. Let me tell you something, Coach. You know, I've been following boxing for years. I'm like a historian, man. You know,
yes, sir.
58 years old. So, and I read something years ago, way back in the 80s, about they said they used to put Mike Tyson under hypnosis.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Sure it is,
yeah, I heard about that.
I read about that. He was coming with the twitch in his neck. You know, he was under a strong, a lock and focus.
Has that been confirmed though? I've heard about it, but like who?
I don't think. I just read it in an old magazine because I've been following this shit since I was a kid, back in the 80s. You know, so you know, I didn't take it off. I just read something about this. You know, I still got it locked in though. But you know, I'm thinking it could be a possibility, bro. You never know, man. Because I mean, you know, if you can get a person to focus just like that and don't focus on their mission is done. Like you train a dog, they don't stop until you tell them to stop. You know, so it's a possibility. I think I'm not really, you know, I don't want to quote me in it though, but I think it's a possibility though, man. Because Mike come in the ring, he twitching, his hair fell out in the middle and shit. He was going through some shit, you know. So I don't know. It could be a possibility, man. You know, hypnosis does exist. I'm not sure.
Well, you know on the movie Let's Do It Again, you know, with the Kansas City Mac and Biggie Smalls and Sidney Poitier and Bill Cosby and Jimmy J.J. Walker, you know, they hypnotized him. I think that movie came out in the early 70s, like 73, something like that. I've seen that movie 1,000 times, like 1973. So they showed the game then in the 70s how you know how they hypnotized Bootney to beat 40th Street Black. You know what I mean? They put the whammy on him. So we saw what they did in the 70s in that movie. So there's a possibility that what Mama Hoefield is saying is actually correct. You get what I'm saying? Because we saw it in the movie.
Yeah. Because this is way before Tyson came out now.
This before Tyson. This before Tyson. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think it's some kind of, I mean, it's possible because they got Japanese that can focus so deeply they can break steel with their hands.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it, you know, videos, you know, so they got it's strong forces that can possibly take over somebody's mind like that. But you know, Mama Ho, I don't.
You know, you can't. Yeah, you know what? You can catch bullets with your teeth too if you focus and concentrate and all that. You can.
Yeah, I just want to share because I did hear something about this like a long time ago, years ago and shit, man. You know, another thing I want to mention and shit too. Like, I mean, fathers to Haney and Norman, I'm starting to get a bad feeling, man. I don't know, man. I don't trust them fucking Haneys, man. He the type that'll show up on the scales 143 point something, come back the next day 175 pounds or some shit, man. I don't trust those guys, man. You know, I just don't. You know, I'm starting to get a bad feeling though, man. You know.
Bad feeling about what? What you mean?
I'm a bad father of them Haneys is concerned. I just don't trust those guys, man. You know, like I said, I'm thinking Haney gonna show up for the scales on the scales about 146 point something, come back the next day, dehydrate to a good 175 pounds or some shit.
Yeah.
Knowing those guys, man. You know? I just don't trust them, Coach. I just don't. Man, Haney, man. For real.
Right.
I've watched. Have you ever watched the Exodus Files?
Watch what?
The Exodus Files.
No, I haven't seen that. No.
It's a channel. It's really good though. It's more of like a documentary. They got documentaries on a lot of snack fighters and the shit that Conti be doing and whatnot. They saying he got Haney on a program to the point he can gain weight within 24 hours, massive amount of weight. This is what I'm hearing. You know, I don't know. As I watch the Exodus Files, it gives you a lot of insight on what's going on behind the scenes and how things going with shit though. But it's some strange shit, man. I don't trust these guys, Coach. Well, man.
All right, salute, fam.
You know,
shout out to Herb, man. New York, salute, fam. Yeah, man. They're talking. Hey, so I'm here, all these, I'm here. I don't know what to believe. Hey, I don't got hypnotized. Niggas catching bullets with their teeth. Dude talking about the monk and he can bend steel. He can bend the steel with his bare hands.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
I got to hear all this bullshit. I got to hear all this bullshit. Nigga scared before he even step in the ring. Yeah, I want to fight the nigga, dog, but man, I don't know how he don't side thing. I think they don't put that juju on him. They don't put the whammy on him. See, they don't put the whammy on him, man. And that ain't the same dude I was gonna fight. The man, they don't did something to him, did something psychotic to him, and now the man, you know, like who am I fighting? You know, and am I fighting the spirit? Am I fighting the spirit of the flesh? Because I'm preparing for the flesh. But Mama Ho said that, you know, when you fight my son, when you're fighting Floyd, I told you, you're not fighting Floyd. You're fighting the spirit that's in him. It's like it takes over. He's not the same person that, you know, when you get in the ring and I'm like, bro, I'm sitting there thinking, I said, well, damn. Shit, I don't know what talking about spirits and shit. You know, I don't believe in that I don't believe in that abracadabra stuff. I don't. I really don't. You know what I mean? The shit funny to me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't believe in the abracadabra myself or the hocus pocus. But yeah, but you know, I would entertain it. I would entertain it for entertainment. You know, I would entertain it for for just the purposes of, you know, just trying to get to the bottom of it. But I don't believe in the hocus pocus. I don't. I am a type of person, I believe in reality. I believe in what's tangible. You know, I remember when I was in the nation, right? And the ministers are supposed to be spiritual, and I was a lieutenant out of 47. And the captains and the lieutenants and stuff and the first officers and all that stuff there, they supposed to be the physical aspect of it. You know what I mean? So I've always been, you know, just on the physical aspect. Like when shit need to be done, you know, shit got to get done. However, it has to get done. When I say however, you can just imagine what I'm talking about. However it got to get done, so be it. You know what I mean? We gonna get that shit done. So I never believed in the abracadabra. I never believed in the, you know, I'm just gonna pray and it's gonna fall out the sky. I never believed in the that, and that's why I was never, like, I'm not a spiritual person. I want to become more spiritual myself. But I just, you know, I don't believe in I just don't believe in it, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I just don't believe. I don't believe in that hocus pocus shit, bro. Cause I know a lot of people. See, a lot of people be following this pseudo shit, right? You know, a lot of shit be pseudo. People be studying. A lot of stuff be pseudo. A lot of stuff be pseudo. People be studying, right? And they take the pseudoscience. Pseudoscience is fake. It ain't real. They'll take the pseudoscience and they'll start believing it. Listen, they'll start believing it. And then you be like, God damn, for real, you know. And then that shit'll mess you up, bro. That shit'll mess you up. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I don't, man. Yeah, I'm not into the hocus pocus. Let's give everybody a round of applause. I ain't trying to hear the hocus pocus shit. Man, I know dudes with the hollering about. I was listening to the Hebrew Israelites, right? One of the Hebrews, dude was telling me about, you know, yeah, man, you know, the black man, you know, we're a sovereign people. We sovereign and all that shit there, brother. Don't you know they trading your birth certificate on the stock market right now? Your birth certificate worth trillions of dollars, and you literally don't have to pay no bills or pay no rent or none of that. You can borrow money from the interest of your birth certificate. You know, and you got to file these articles just to show that you're a sovereign person and all that stuff there. Man, don't you know that nigga got put out of his house?
True.
The man got put out of his house, bro. What you say, Mika say, so you don't believe they're trying to kill R. Kelly? I definitely do. I mean, you know, I mean, the R. Kelly situation, if someone physically trying to kill him, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about pseudo. I'm talking about the pseudoscience. So so he went to hollering about he was sovereign and he ain't got to pay no bills. And man, them people, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you what happened. The sheriff's department came to his house, physically removed. They had people, the sheriff department there, and they had some movers. People came and they physically grabbed that dude's stuff and put his shit out on the curb. I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead ass serious. Literally. And guess what? That sovereign shit that we get, they trading our birth certificate. They trading our birth certificate on the stock market. My birth certificate worth trillions of dollars. And I'm like, man, okay, even if what you're saying is true, how can that help me right now today? Like, I believe in reality. And you have something called useless information. Do you know what useless information is? I'm gonna give an example of useless information. Have you ever been in the streets of New York or anywhere and you meet these smart, educated, pseudo-scientific individuals? And they can tell you about the moon and the stars. They can tell you how the pyramids were built. They can tell you how wide the Nile River is. And when we was over there in Africa and we was great kings and queens, they can tell you all of that, right? And they get your head stuck there. So you stuck back in Egypt in the Nile River and the Euphrates and the pyramids and Yaqub's grafted devil and the island of Patmos and Pelon and Elijah coming back on a spaceship. And, we got 144, only 144,000 would be chosen. And we got, 1,400 baby planes that's going to be flying all around, destroying America. And you get what I'm saying? And I'm like, this shit bullshit. It ain't real. Like literally, I see dudes die broke believing this shit. Died with cancer, died broke, end up going to hospice, all of that, bro. Like for real. Yeah, y'all can have that shit. Y'all can have that shit. It is what it is, man. Y'all, I live in another world. Shout out to Casino. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said he hypnotized on Suzuki first to forget the last 2 months. Nigga ride this bitch. Man, I ain't trying to hit that bullshit. Nigga ride this motherfucker. I tell you what. Yeah, man, y'all just, hey, shout out to the Nick and Nita show. Yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all send me the money, man. I need your donations. What you need my donations for? If you really listen, this is how you know it's bullshit. If you really believe in that pseudo shit, why you need me to send you my money? You don't need my money. You should be able to hypnotize your way through it, or you should be able to, tap into the spiritual realm to get what you need in the physical realm. Like, you don't really believe that shit because you keep asking me to send you my money. That's the dead giveaway right there. That's the dead giveaway. If I have to send you my money, why you can't? You tell me about the moon, the stars, and the quasars and all that stuff there. You gave me all this useless information. How was it useless? The information you gave me, is it going to help me earn 6 figures or more? Is it a skill that I can use that's going to help me earn 6 figures or more so I can provide for my family? Is it going to help me with my 401k? Is it going to help me with my Roth account, not only for me, but for my children? Is it going to help me live a better lifestyle? Is it going to help me improve my overall well-being in my family and stuff like that? Is it going to help me accomplish my financial goals so that I can live a better life, get better doctors and stuff like that? Is it going to help me do all of that? The answer is no. True. When I snapped out of that shit, when I woke up to that, I was like, oh man, this is some bullshit. So miss me with that. I know somebody right now, a female, she's spiritual as hell. She one of the most spiritualist beings I've ever met in my life. She reads, she got tarot cards, you know what I mean? She live in Mississippi. She got the tarot cards, the tarot readings, and all of that stuff there, and all of that is wonderful. Guess what? She broke.
True, true, true.
Facts.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yes, she broke. She ain't got no money. Matter of fact, all of the religious people that I know broke and ain't got no money. The only ones that have the money is the leaders. The leader of the organization are the ones that got the money. The followers are the ones that sending the money. So you selling me spirituality, and in return, I'm sending you tangibles in the forms of currency, money, finances. And the money that I'm sending you is allowing you to live the lifestyle that you want to live. While I'm on the bottom, believing in hope, believing in spirituality, believing in hypnotism and all this stuff there, you know what I mean? But I ain't got no money. No, hell no. No, sir. No, sir. Oh, no.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Man, I sit the nigga. This is a true story. This is a true story, dog. I ain't told nobody this story on here, but people who know. I sent the nigga. This is a true story, dog. Let me show y'all how big of a fool I was when I was. How old was I? I was 20 years old. At 20 years old, there was this brother that lived in Phoenix, Arizona. I ain't gonna say his name, member of the Nation of Islam, but the brother who lived in Phoenix. If you went in the nation, you know what I'm talking about. He lived in Phoenix. And he was the one that in the 70s, the way the story is told, he gave a certain brother some literature to read. And when that brother read that literature, he realized his mission was to resurrect and raise the teachings of his teacher. So this brother name in Arabic means angel. True story. In Arabic, his name means angel. And I actually named my son after this guy. My son has his name. His first name means angel. This nigga told me, well, it wasn't him. Matter of fact, it was my captain. My captain told me, yeah, brother, for all you know, this brother can be an angel in our midst, brother. He could be an angel in the personage of a man, brother. If you don't send that brother that money, maybe Allah will punish you, brother. I was so spooked out. I was like, damn, he got a point. No business plan, no blueprint of how we gonna get the money back. I'm just gonna send the money. Now, instead of me giving that money to my mother, which I could have just gave it to my mother. Matter of fact, I would bet off doing that. I sent $6,000. I was supposed to send the brother $10,000. I sent the brother $6,000. Me and a whole bunch of other brothers. But I sent the brother $6,000. This brother was going to, he's supposed to put out a picture book. It's kind of like in basketball, they had a picture book of Michael Jordan where you was able to read some words, but they showed photos of Michael Jordan slam dunking, playing basketball, stuff like that. So he was going to put this book out that never came out. And he was raising money. He needed money to put this project together. I was so spooked out because of my captain. This and the brother name in Arabic meant angel. So I'm telling you his name. Just look up what angel means. Just look up angel. What's the name angel in the Quran? And I'm telling you his name, literally. Sent the nigga the money. I ended up going to jail like 2 months later. Sat in jail for 5 months. I needed my money to pay for my lawyer. Because I was fighting the case. And this in the 90s. This is like 94, from 94 to 95. I went to jail like October 94. And I didn't get out till March 95. I ain't seen my money yet to this day. When I finally got out, and asked for my money back, the brother told me, "What money, brother? Brother, you know that I know how you got that money. You know that I know that was dirty money, brother. Don't matter if it was dirty money. It was my money. So, me being a righteous man, I did what I needed to do with the money. Yeah, but you told me you was going to pay me back. I know I told you I was going to pay you back, brother, but you got to be a little bit more patient. The mission is more important than the money." That's what the brother told me.
True.
I was mad as fuck at that nigga. You know, I was mad at my captain, and I was mad at myself. I was mad at myself for listening to this nigga. I could have gave that money to my mother. But I was 20 years old. I was young, sick, and deluded. And I was so brainwashed that I had some older niggas run a spell on me with a whole bunch of pseudoism. So I don't believe in that shit.
True.
Ain't a nigga on the planet, bro. I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that zoom wham wham shit. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, dog. I live in reality. I would never in life got like that again. Never. I was 20 years old. That was 31 years ago. Whoo, boy, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. You dig?
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh.
Listen to the rhythm of the chimes. Listen to the rhythm of my voice. You are going into the deepest part of your sleep.
To have him, when he go in that ring, he black out. He's not in there.
Bruh.
Similar to if you read the book of Jesus, when they having a dinner, and he tell Judas to go do what he got to do, and Judas says no, and he give Judas a piece of bread, and then the spirit jump in Judas, then he go do what he had to do.
Open your eyes.
In the innermost reaches of your heart, you are a tiger. Tiger.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh. You are capable of great feats of strength and courage. Strength and courage.
It's in the Bible. It's similar to that. That's why when Floyd, after the fight, when he calmed down, he's emotional. He like, I did that to my friend. Because now the real Floyd is there, but in that ring, you know, he's this beast. So,
hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You can beat any fighter in the world. You will win the championship.
Back to the punch, I think Floyd would have damn near killed that man.
Yeah,
it wasn't Floyd in there.
Bruh. Out of sight. You will win over 40th Street Black. Win. Win. Invincible. Win. Mean. Win. Downright nasty with strength.
Yo, shout the season, man.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So So they can y'all can miss me with that. Y'all can miss me with that spiritual mumbo jumbo bullshit. I ain't trying to hear that shit at all.
True.
Been there, done that. I've been there, done that. The shit don't work. The only way that shit work is when you got a bunch of fools who you can hustle and use to send you their money. I got enough experience in life to know better. If I'm smart enough to run game on you and to get you to believe that bullshit, I can get your money. I can get your money out of your pocket because people gotta have some kind of hope. They gotta have something to believe in. That's just the reality of the situation. Shout out to Casino Like Prayers, Green Eyes P, Mr. Hightower, the lovely Jab Queen Boxing, the one Mr. Ham. Shout out to G5 from the Bronx, and that's it. Let's get a super chatters a round of applause. And listen, if y'all see me out here, if you see me out here laughing, but I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. I'm gonna give y'all a secret. If you see me out here laughing at a motherfucker, I see right through him. If you see me just bust out laughing at a mofo, please believe that laugh means I see right through this nigga. Cause I don't been got before. I done been got before from a teenager all the way up to even my 30s. I done been got. You get what I'm saying? So I know the game when I hear it, dog. I know the game and oh shit, this nigga here. And if you see me be like, oh, this nigga, if I turn my head like this here, this nigga. Like yeah, and I hear this nigga go. I'm like, so no, I am sick of hearing these bullshit pseudo Superman stories about the what's up legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth, nigga, please. Boy, when you see me do that, Lord have mercy.
And by the way, ladies, and I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. I had a dream, and spirit confirmed to me in the dream that I'm supposed to have 2 wives. And since it came to me in my dream, it is official and it is authentic. It was approved by the heavens. They will not be the same complexion, because I don't want to be accused of being a light-skinned supremacist or a dark-skinned supremacist.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I sent Dr. Umar some money before on the school. All jokes aside, I think I sent him like $100 or something of that sort. I sent him like $100 before. This a while ago, some years ago. I sent him some money. I ain't sent him no more.
True.
I sent him $100. Nigga, listen, the school ain't open yet.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand.
Hey, man, I'm going to give everybody a shout out, man, right after these messages. Yeah, brother. See what we got to do, brother. See, brother. See, the vision. See, brother. The vision told me. See, brother. Allah told me, brother, that I'm supposed to have 2 wives, brother. And you got to understand, you can't do what I do. See, if you get caught doing something like that, we gonna put you out for fornicating, brother, having fun on occasion. But but Allah told me, brother, that what I'm doing has been ordained by the chosen one, by God, for me to do that, brother. I am the one that was chosen. Says who? You. So you told yourself. No, brother. So okay, I can't. Okay. So you say Allah told you this. All right, cool. Well, Allah, let me talk to Allah. Let me ask Allah myself. Or let me ask Jesus myself. Or let me ask Muhammad. Whoever deity. Let me talk to him myself. Cause he told you some shit But how come I can't hear? You not a believer. Not a believer. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, so, all right, no problem. Not a believer. You're right. Okay, I'm not a believer. Okay, sir. So you telling me that somebody told you that you're supposed to be doing this, and they told you that I'm supposed to be following you and giving you my sweat equity and money in order to help you build the mission. Okay, so is there any way that, so you got a direct connection to this power, right? Yeah. Is there any way that you can hook me up so I can have a connection to the power? No, brother. The power is through me. You got to believe that I am the one that's chosen, and you just supposed to follow.
True.
Okay. Been there, done that. Shout out to the Cardenas. Shout out to Ali. Dr. Mario. Shout out to Brandon Sweet Like Candy. Shout out to Mika Love 'em. Shout out to Moose the Great. Shout out to Summer in November. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to the lovely Tila. Bishop Bullwinkle. Shout out to WWMS 702. Tila in the building. Shout out to Trey. Trey Hassan, salute to you, brother. Shout out to Dr. Mario. The lovely Miss Black Panther. Shout out to Legacy Remains. Shout out to Brandon Sweet Like Candy. Schoolo X-Man. See, shout out to her Winston. See, these motherfuckers, I ain't gonna lie, they don't like, I'm gonna tell you what they don't like about me. They're like, man, this nigga here gonna tell us the game, dog. This nigga, we can't fool this nigga. Nah, cause I done been fooled already, bro. Like, bro, you gotta understand, I'm at the half a century mark. I done been fooled already. I got a lot of experience being tricked. I done been tricked when I was a teenager and all throughout my 20s. So I know what it's like to be tricked. I'm talking about some high power game too. I'm telling bro, like, I believe that shit. Guess what? It was a lie. Shit wasn't real. So, it is what it is, man. Y'all, if y'all, you want to believe in hocus pocus, ain't nothing wrong with that. Just don't bring that bullshit to me.
True.
Oh, you hypnotizing niggas now. Oh, so he ain't no human being. He's a superhuman. You don't understand. Like, it's the spirit. So, okay, so what punched him? So what punched Tevin Farmer when the fight got stopped? Was it the spirit that punched him, or was it a fist? You don't understand. The spirit went inside of him and it took over my son's body. And he was able to do that to Tevin. What do you think we'll do to Tank Davis? What do you think that we'll do to Shakur? You get what I'm saying? All right, man. All right. Well, I showed up. I want to see the fight there. Please, okay, the spirit, the Buddha, whatever. I want to see that out. I want to see you do that. The same shit you did to Tevin Farmer. I want to see you do that to Tank. I want to see you do that to Shakur. Hopefully we can get those fights. I want to see you do that to them. Now, if you do that to them, then I'm gonna be like, oh shit, oh no. This nigga might be on us. Hey, I'm gonna be like, hold on, wait a minute now. This nigga might be on to something now. He did it to Tank. He did it to Shakur. He did, oh no, god damn, boy. What he hit it with the quarter blood technique? What was that? I told you what it was. You didn't believe me. You was laughing at me. You was picking at me. Now you know. You showed your ignorance. You're ignorant. That's the problem, coach. You're ignorant. I told you what it was. I told you the power of the spirit. I told you the power of the hypnosis that we did. This goes way back. This is scientific. You know nothing about science. You probably made F's in science when you was in school. You didn't make straight A's. You made F's. You flunked science. You don't understand what it is. I catch you guys on the next one. Y'all know what time at TI is. You know my motto. Don't beat me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.